Power Word Nerd fans. It's me, Dan, Kevin, Brett, and Ian, back with our mini campaign on the sea. Last time we did a bunch of stuff, finished a battle, dealt with some spy masters and some nonsense like that.
Somebody's not happy.
Kevin, you like to just go over the things that your character Vekni did during the last session?
I don't remember.
Brett, would you like to go over the things that Rolan Hardem did?
I'm distracted by the screaming child upstairs.
Sure. Last time we met, Roland was on the ship and we were just finishing up the huge sea battle. So Roland personally killed a guy in the water with Eldritch Blast. And then I think he helped subdue the hobgoblin that boarded the ship, one of the officers. And after we won the battle, we took a little bit of a rest, I believe, and then it was night, and then we went to go board the Bastard Sire, and we found out that
They left already.
the main officers, like the Minotaur, whose name I forget, Radalast, him and a few of the other officers left. But before that, two of the officers came over, a Duggar and a Wanti, and they surrendered to us, so we got them in the brig. So we go around looking at the Bastard Sire, but it's pretty empty after these people that stayed behind tried to blow it up, but we stopped them. So we go back to the ship, and it comes to our attention that there was a stowaway, I think, tiefling kid?
Yeah. Tiefling, flesh-colored.
Yeah, flesh-colored tiefling kid, and he is speaking Abyssal, so Roland happens to know the spell Comprehend Languages, which allows him to understand them but not speak to him. So he attempts to speak to him, but he seems to have gone quite mad, and he just keeps repeating the same things over and over again. So a few days pass, I think, and then we're doing our shiply duties, and I think, Roland finds out that there's people with rotting teeth, and he investigates, and they eventually find that some of the chicken was spoiled, so Roland's not going to use any of that, and then he tossed over the chicken in the middle of the night. And then his patron also contacts him and tells him to free the crazy kid, the crazy tiefling kid, so he goes down and leaves the door open for him. And I think that is all that Roland's done. He didn't really have much interaction with the spy master who came on board.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Yeah, that was at the end. Yeah, that's it.
Prince? Ian?
Prince shot, what's his name?
The sheriff.
Ice Slayer?
Ice Slayer several times with the ballista.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then once we had finished our rest and went over to check out the other ship, we saw that they had rigged it with TNT and were going to destroy it. We stopped them from blowing it up. And then tagged along for talking with the crazy kid, and then attempted to repair the boat for several days straight. Finally succeeding with the help of our prisoner, who was the boatswain for
Dugar.
The Bastard Sire, Coldbrow Stone Pounder.
Is that what you were calling him during the session?
What?
Coldbrow Stone Pounder? Is that what you were calling him?
Isn't that his name?
That's his name, yeah.
Cold
No,
brew.
I think it was
Cold Brew Stone Butt.
Cold Brew Stone Butt. We were finally able to at least restore a few hit points and get the sails working. And I think we also did the same on the Bastard Sire, so that we could have a fleet of 2 big ships and then all of our tiny ships. Threatened by crazy purple eye contraption lady. And that was where we left off.
So basically, what would that lady, do you remember basically what that lady was saying?
She gave us a letter.
She gave us a bunch of ammo and shit first.
Yeah, and she gave us magic spells to repair our ship.
Did? Oh, did she? Okay, cool.
It was like
How
the
nice of her.
greatest form of intimidation. It was like, you're going to be my enemy, and I'm going to supply you. That's how confident I am that you are meaningless.
She told us that to not continue, that there was a Moonronian armada waiting somewhere for us.
And
We were supposed to take the soldiers back.
Because they decided to side against King 1.
Basically, she's like, I know you're trying to get to the main campaign, but
Fuck
no,
you.
no, 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 no,
no,
no, no, not today.
All right, so we can pick up.
And one other thing, we learned that it was actually King Doken who told Radalak to mutiny against Captain Mundo.
So Prince probably doesn't like.
Prince really does not like
King Doken.
Doken.
Evil King Doken.
So we'll pick up right from after Contusion, that Spymaster from Moonronian, after she left. I will also say, before you guys start interacting, we're kind of going to change how we do the daily events on the ship. Earlier I was presenting you guys with one by one with all these different things that I want you to try to address, but it seemed like some of the things seemed like they weren't really important. So I came up just with like a daily rumor thing. So you guys are going to hear every day. You're just going to hear what the rumors are, what people on the ship are asking you to do or asking for, and you just address what you want to.
Okay.
So before you start, just you hear that there are passengers requesting, and this is actually going to be, instead of directing it to specific players, since some of the NPCs are officers too, I'm just going to say that all of you hear these rumors. So all of you can handle these as you like. So if it's something having to do with food, it doesn't have to be Rolan. It has something to do with like a surgery. It doesn't have to be Tazanki. You hear that there are passengers requesting a new ale to be brewed because they're tired of what's on the ship, of what they've been drinking. They want something different. You've heard that there have been some number of men that died from that stomach bug that's been going on. And you also hear that a lot of the crew, they don't know what to do with bodies of the dead. And you hear from soldiers on the ship that the guards that are guarding the brig, they're talking to Mulbrax, and they heard him say that he wants to speak with Vekni Prince and Rolan about that big bounty again and about that Marjorie Sharpeye. And that's it.
Okay.
Wait, one question. Dos Flacos was the guy that we had strung up in...
No.
So there's 2 red tieflings on the other crew?
That guy Trump is a hobgoblin.
Oh, okay.
This is like a day or so after we got that letter from Contessan.
Sure, we can say it's the next day.
Anyone know how to make ale from like dead people? I mean, we could solve multiple problems at once.
Oh,
It means that is a strange request when we're in the middle of the ocean. There's not much you can do on the ship.
I've heard there's a really cool ale called Rogue Dead Guy Ale. So if we find some dead rogues that we killed, we might be able to brew one up.
I think Ice Layer's the rogue.
I could try to brew something up. I think there were brewmaster's tools within that. Yeah.
You possess. You took them. So
Yeah,
you have
okay.
those.
Yeah, I could try to brew something up, see if that'll make the crew happy.
Okay. What are you gonna? You just gonna try to use the tools and brew something new?
Yeah. How long is it gonna take? Because if they're gonna go talk to the dude about the bounty, I might go with them first.
I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. You're trying to make enough for like the whole ship, or it would take probably like 3 hours to make enough for everybody.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say, Vekni, if you want to go talk with the guy about the bounty, I can go make the ale afterwards.
What bounty? I forgot.
Marjorie Sharpeye. There was a bounty in the
You heard
doddering mongrel and
500,000 gold.
500,000 gold.
Mulbrax had told the guards that he wanted to speak to you guys about the bounty, that he had information, that he wanted to talk about it more. If you don't remember, he told you guys before that he wanted to work with you. Now that you captured them and defeated the Bastard Sire, that they're like, well, maybe we could work together and come to a mutual beneficial relationship here.
Okay. Which one was Mulbrax? Was
He was a Wanti.
Wanti.
Do I have him?
He's the one taking care of the rats.
Oh, yeah.
He was being useful.
So these people that we took captive, how many soldiers did we take captive? And how many officers did we take?
So you have Ice Slayer, Coldbrow Stone Pounder, and Mulbrax, and then you have 10 like rabble pirates, and you also have that flesh-skinned tiefling. Last time you checked.
Yeah, he wasn't part of the Bastard Sire,
And
though.
Ice Layer is still tied to the mast.
Yeah, and also like I said before, I did print out that State of the Fleet sheet. Yeah, so it has what's there. and the brig holds a maximum of 20 prisoners. So you're pretty close to the maximum, actually,
So they're all still in the brig.
as far as you know.
We have Los Flacos captured.
No,
Okay.
No, he escaped.
you keep thinking that, but
Well, no, because you gave me a packet on Los Flacos, so I was just making sure he wasn't on.
yeah, no, he's not on the ship. No,
Yeah, all right. So
he was in the bar though. He was in Dottery
we have Ice Guy, Ice Scraper.
Ice Slayer.
Ice scraper.
Ice pick.
How bad is Ice Scraper? We fucked him up real bad.
Yeah, I would say he hasn't really been able to rest since he's tied up. So I would say he's still in like a really terrible condition.
Might still have ballista bolts in him.
He does. I don't believe those were removed. So he does, and I believe he's gagged.
And how long
Yeah,
has he been up
I
there?
gagged him.
Probably several days.
2 or 3
now.
days.
I think it's been about 3 days since that battle.
Without
Something like
food,
Oh, he's got
probably.
a couple long rests. He should be fine.
Yeah, but I would say he's not really able to get rest like that.
All right. I'll have him get cut down and thrown in the brig.
Okay. And you're gonna have your soldiers do it. Or you're gonna go with them.
We'll send Prince to do it.
Okay.
Prince is not cutting him down.
Defy an order.
No, he wouldn't. Prince is going to very ungently cut Ice Slayer down. Like, just however high he is, he just cuts the ropes and let him fall.
All right. He's gonna take any amount of damage. He's gonna fall unconscious.
Okay.
Not dead. He's just unconscious.
And then Prince is going to drag him by the foot to the brig. And put him in the brig.
And his head is just like boom,
Every
boom,
step.
boom, every step as he's going to the brig.
Failed death save. Failed death save. Failed death save. He's dead.
He does survive the trip, and I guess you bring him into there and you secure him.
Yeah. Throw him in the brig.
While you're
Dead.
while you're securing him in the brig, you do notice that tiefling boy's not there.
Did we have him locked up? What did we do with him?
He was just locked
He
up.
was, he was in the brig.
Oh, okay.
You also observe, or you hear Mulbrax. Prince, can we talk?
Why would I want to talk to you?
It's about gold. I have information about that bounty and about King Dogan.
I'll be back.
No, is Mulbrax in the brig or is he?
Yeah.
He's in the brig, yeah.
Yeah, you had let him out to catch rats before, but I would imagine you can just leave him loose. Unless you want to leave him loose, that's fine.
No.
That's fine. Is that armory locked? I don't think so, right?
Yes, it is locked. I'm not playing games with Dan. Yes.
Is what locked?
Armor.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it would be.
And Prince backs out while like maintaining suspicious eye contact with Mulbrax, and then leaves. I'm gonna find Ted's donkey.
Okay.
Hey, doctor.
Yeah.
What are you doing about this stomach bug?
Oh, what you mean?
Well, there's a lot of people really sick, and they're starting to die from it. And you're the doctor, so you working on a cure there, big guy?
No.
Okay. As long as we're all on the same page, you keep doing good work, buddy.
All right.
Yes. I fix things.
Yes,
Ah!
yes, you do, Chief. And we give him finger guns and then walk out.
Ted donkey.
So I'm sorry. Say again which officers we got. We got Coldbrow.
Coldbrow Stone Pounder, Mulbrax, and Ice Slayer are the captured officers that you have in the brig.
Okay. And all the pirates are just regular pirates.
And there's 10 other just regular pirates that don't.
And we know all the officers that got away.
Yeah. Prince is familiar with all the rest of the officers that were still on the ship. You met some of them. You met Smokey, you met Danny,
Dan.
you met Dos Flacos.
Yep. I beat Danny in arm wrestling.
You met Keko. You did. You met Keko Snow. Was also that.
Keko Snow.
There was a Kenku.
We saw Dr. Bunnykins heal Smokey.
Yep.
We need to get some of the bunnykins over here. Kenku's name is Keko Snow.
Yeah.
Keko Snow.
That's right. I'll screenshot the Discord later when Dan hopefully
Oh,
pulls
that's
some
right.
notes.
It's in Discord. Fuck me for trying to take notes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Did you want to go talk to him about the bounty or fuck him, Mulbrax?
What time of day is it?
It's morning. It's early.
I'd like to check on the captain, see how he's doing.
Okay. He's actually not in his room. He is near like the control helm, and he seems to be he seems to be a lot healthier. It appears.
Oh, Captain, it is good to see you upstairs.
Oh, Vekni, how are you?
Your voice changed.
Your voice changed.
I can't consistently do the Golden Tusk voice. I already forgot what it was.
We're talking to Grimace.
Yeah, I feel great.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Your voice threw me.
When do you think that you will be able to take the helm back?
Well, I don't feel quite ready for that, but I do feel a lot better. It must have been something that you guys did with the food.
Oh, yes, that is Roland. He's an excellent filling chef. There are 10 pirates and 3 officers captured. What would you advise we do with them?
Well, their captain killed my friend. I can't let that slide.
Yes, but they have surrendered.
Yes. Well, first things first, I would want you to get as much information as you can. Try to find out where Radalak went. We'll go take the fight to him and kill him for what he did.
I agree with that, and I believe that Prince would be 100% on board.
Excellent, excellent. And as far as the prisoners, once they've outlived their use, you can use your discretion on what you'd like to do.
Well, perhaps they might become of use to us. We already have been using the Snake Man as a rat deterrent.
Find out if they had any culpability in my friend's death. Find out exactly what they did
Yes, sir.
during the mutiny.
Perhaps that is a question for Prince.
And I'll look over and see if Prince is on the deck.
Okay. Are you on the deck during this?
Was this at the same time that I was cutting ice?
Oh, that's right. You were dragging him down.
You probably see me dragging.
So
him across
I'll
the
wait.
deck.
So he's busy.
I'll wait for him to come back up to the deck, and then I'll beckon Prince up to the helm.
Okay. I'll repeat. Golden Tusk will repeat what he said to Vekni to you.
I would probably have to ask you how much I would know, because I didn't really. The other people didn't exist when
You
I wrote
saw
my
the.
backstory.
I would say you saw the mutiny, and you saw. The officers were pretty much all in agreement to mutiny. They were actively fighting against the loyal pirates, but it was really Radalak that fought Mundo one-on-one and killed him more so,
Right.
as he was actually stronger than Mundo.
They were pretty much all in on it. Yeah, they were like actively fighting against Mundo and trying to kill him. Yeah, they should all die.
Even the cold brew? Stone butt?
Prince is gonna kind of pause and then like look at the mast. He'd be like, "No, he was good. He didn't. He was. He didn't fight against Mundo, so we can like keep him around, I guess."
Is Molbrax, and I can see that you do not like the Hobgoblin.
Oh, he's a douche.
He was very annoying.
Yeah, he's just really arrogant. I can't stand him. So yeah, I'm pretty
We have one of them on our ship too.
And I'll look over at Sins.
He's just lounging. He doesn't have a hammock anymore, but he's just like chilling.
Yep.
Lounging.
I'm pretty sure Ice Slayer actually like stabbed Mundo in the back, like literally. So yeah, he was definitely involved.
So 2 out of 3 are no good.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
Do you recognize any of the 10 regular pirates?
I would say they're newer. You actually don't know them.
They seem to be new recruits that they picked up since they kicked me off the ship. So they should probably die too.
Well, you are much of the murder hobo.
No. I mean, if you deserve it, you get it.
It's true, but they did surrender on their white flag.
Yeah. So they're our prisoners, so we can execute them. It's not murder. It's execution.
Oh, that's true. If we make them walk the plank, there's still a chance of survival.
Yeah, we didn't kill them. The
That
ocean
is
did,
true.
or the
That is-
sharks did,
Or those strange water creatures.
or the bows did, or Eldritch Blast did.
I see.
I don't often have the heart to execute prisoners, but I must say, If there is anyone fit here to judge these men, it would be Prince.
Aren't you a pirate?
Yeah.
He said that kind of under his breath.
So does it mean he wants to execute
He has giant ears.
prisoners?
His perception is 33 when it comes to hearing.
He does have big ass ears.
It's a very different kind of piracy than Prince is used to.
He does execute prisoners.
There is honor in piracy. Well, from what I have learned from my captain, there is honor.
Captain.
He smiles, puts his hand on Vekni's shoulder. But
As he towers at twice her height.
Internally, Prince gains respect for Golden Tusk over that.
okay.
Captain, I will go down below and talk to their prisoners and see what we can find. Prince, would you like to accompany me?
Oh yeah.
Nods his head.
Thank you, Captain.
And she tips her hat. And as we're walking down the stairs, she's going to go,
Perhaps we should find Roland.
Yeah, he might want to be involved in this. Although, I mean, does he have any reason to really have, like, why is he here?
I believe that he's joining the army of one.
So he's really just kind of a guest.
So you're saying that he should join Scenes and not us?
Oh, hell, no. He should not join Thins. He should join us. He seems cool. Thins sucks.
Scenes does suck.
And without my fucking tooth, his name is so awful to say. Thins.
It is tough for me to say too.
Yeah, it's a stupid name. Stupid hair. Like, I got pink hair. Look at me, I'm Thins.
Like who has pink hair? Little baby girl dolls
Yeah.
that you buy in stores for babies.
Can he have an accident?
I mean, accidents do happen.
They do. Okay.
Same
As
way.
long as we understand each other.
So, do we get Roland or no?
Oh yeah. Let's get him. He seems cool.
so we'll go find Roland
Okay.
and bring him down to the brig with us.
You're not hiding from them, right?
No.
You find him.
Is he in the middle of brewing some weird beer?
Did you start yet, or are you gonna do that later?
Well, I said I was going to wait till after they talk to the dude.
Okay. All right.
So we go down to the brig, three of us.
When you get there, Prince and not Prince. Roland and Vekni observe that tiefling boy is gone. Prince had already noticed that.
He was in with all the prisoners?
Yep.
Oh man, that fucking Molbrax ate him.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
He just unhinged his jaw.
Snake people.
Fucking creepy.
So she'll walk up to the iron grate.
Sure.
She'll stand there and she'll be like, "Attention, boys. Please stand up. We have questions for you."
Everyone stands up except for Ice Slayer, who's unconscious against the wall.
Except for you. You may stay down.
But he stirs a little bit.
Perhaps we should have Tizonki look at him.
And she gives a half
Oh, that's
smile
a good
at Prince.
idea. That's a good idea. We'll have the medic attend to him. Don't worry. He'll be fine.
Oh, it's awesome.
So she's just going to go through each of the regular pirates, just asking general questions. How long has they been on with the Minotaur? What they know of what happened with the mutiny, and all just like random questions about that. If she can get any information out of just the normies.
Okay. So they all give you kind of varied answers on how long they've been with the crew, but it's all been under. About how long ago would you say it was in the mutiny? Was Prince? A year ago? 6 months ago? 3 months ago?
Not even that long.
Not even that long. So they're all very recent. Several of the crew members died during the mutiny. So I know in the timeline I actually didn't have the date for it, so I wasn't sure what you were thinking. But they do tell you that they've heard of Mundo. They heard that the previous captain was weak and shitty, and he had like this cabin boy that he would like fornicate with, and it disgusted all the other officers, and that is why they had to do a mutiny, because they couldn't.
So I'm just gonna
respect.
I'm just gonna put weak pedophile for Mundo.
This is one of the generic
This
pirates.
is one of the generic.
saying
Yeah,
that-
they don't know you.
How close to the bars is he?
They're not near the bar,
Whoo! Ian's turning red.
but that is what they say. That is what they said they were told.
Is there going to be a big accident? Is half the ship going to blow off?
Captain, the whole brig fell in the ocean.
All right, so we got that they're recent to the bastard sire. Heard Mundo is a weak pedo.
And a cabin boy they fornicate with, and they couldn't respect the captain after that.
Okay. And she just asked like
Their
their
current year.
6380.
Okay, so it was this same year that the mutiny happened.
Okay, so we're like really towards the beginning of the year. So this would have been like a month and a half ago or something.
so they really don't have that much allegiance to the bastard.
They're very new. Yeah, they're very new.
So she's going to ask what skills they're good at, if any of them are like handy, any can cook, any have medical experience, blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah.
I would say so. There's 10 of them. 2 of them were like line cooks on the bastard sire. 2 were shipwrights that helped Cold Brow do work on the ship. 2 were oarsmen. 2 of them are just very new and don't really have any particular skills. No skills. And 2 others were brought aboard the ship for their fighting ability. They're known to be they like to fight. They like women. They like drink, and they thought becoming a pirate would be.
So they're basic pirates.
Yeah. Yeah. They're basic
Right.
pirates.
So Vekni offers them all a position on the ship if they swear allegiance to Golden Tusk.
Is Prince cool with that?
I didn't ask.
Prince doesn't say anything.
Okay. They very, very quickly snap agree.
All right, so she's going to offer the 2 line cooks to Roland.
Yeah, I could use some help.
And then tell Prince of the 2 shipwrights. I'll send the oarsmen down to the oars to help repair the oars and whatnot and get acquainted. And then the other 4, she's going to keep them in the brig for now until they find a job for them.
The ones with no skills,
No
and the fighters.
skills in the fighters until they can find something for them to do.
Okay. So you could add those guys to your. I'm assuming you're going to release them, so you could add them to your sheet.
Well, the
State of
shipwrights and the line cooks will stay in until these 2 take them out.
Okay.
They are direct. They report direct. She tells them they report directly to Prince and Roland.
Okay. Well, when you do release them, then you could add them to the state of the fleet to your.
Okay.
What about the oarsmen? You release those also?
I pointed them down to the stairs that goes to the oars,
Oh, so they're free to go.
They
those
were
2
sent
free to
down.
go. Okay. Okay. Sure.
and she told them to talk to the head oarsman, which is.
Yeah. So these guys won't have
The
that
oarsmen?
sailor stat block. They will have the pirate stat block, so they're quite a bit stronger than
Okay.
your sailors. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. And she tells the other guys that they'll be out shortly until she finds a job for them. This is where they stay.
Okay. Sure.
And then
Didn't expect that. But okay.
Well, they've only been on for like a month. There's no loyalty to the bastard sire.
Absolutely.
So she turns over to
Ice Slayer does seem to kind of wake up, but he's still sitting.
Prince, and she goes. She whispers to him. She goes,
They do not have a connection to the mutiny. I hope you do not mind that I gave them the ability to join our crew.
It's your call, Captain.
Thank you.
So the oarsmen were released.
Yeah.
As they walk by, they both look over their shoulders at Prince and give him a weird look, as though the officers in the brig with them told them that he was the cabin boy. They give him a weird
Did anybody notice that look?
I would say Prince noticed it. I would say you're probably not paying attention to stuff like that.
Is that alright with you?
Yeah, I could always use the help in the kitchen. Are we going to talk to Molbrax about the reward?
Do we have a paper of the
The ransom or
ransom for some
the
random person?
majory sharp eye?
Just keep in mind, you didn't actually physically take this wanted poster. This was still up in the dock.
Okay.
She was a noble from the fallen kingdom of Cold Bank and was last seen at Cutthroat's docks with a merchant ship, the Denabola. She's apparently acquainted with the captain of the Golden Tusk Pirate Fleet, so...
Acquainted in a good way.
It says he would probably know her, so he might be able to point us in the right direction. That was the letter from Sir Duncan, Doken's Spymaster.
Oh, okay. Fucking Doken.
So we're going to go collect the bounty, kill King Doken, and ignore the whole campaign.
That's where it seems to be leading.
Vekni will take Roland and Prince to a corner a little bit away from the cell. And she goes, Prince, I'm going to question Cold Brew and Molbrax on their involvement in the mutiny. If you hear any lies from their mouth, you let me know.
With pleasure.
And I believe that your porcupine buddy over there won't be answering any questions.
No, I don't think he'll be answering any questions.
Man, I like how Ian's character is just getting darker and darker every fucking episode.
It's not what I expected from Prince. I expected him to be different.
I didn't expect it either, but I knew once his background came up, it was going to send him down a dark path. I just didn't expect it so soon.
Session 0.
So she's going to walk up, and she's going to look at Cold Brew.
Okay.
And be like, come here. We have questions for you.
He walks up to the grate.
We appreciate the works that you have done with the masks.
You're welcome. Anything I could do to help for the little bit of freedom that you give me.
Can you vouch for these two? And he points to the other shipwrights.
As shipwrights,
Yes.
they're competent. They're fairly new, but they're good at some basic tasks.
Then, all right. So after this, we need to get to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Where side were you on in the mutiny?
Well, what side I was on, it seems like a strange question.
It is not, because one side wins. They don't always kill the other side.
Ice Slayer knows a little more than me, but
Were you involved?
everyone that was on Mundo's side during the mutiny is no longer of this world, aside from your friend Prince on there.
What are your feelings toward Prince?
Well, I think he's a coward. I think he was unfairly treated special by our former captain, and I'm glad that our current captain did what he did.
Prince is currently just rolling a dagger through his knuckles.
So your whole reason for mutinying was you didn't like the favoritism Prince received?
Well, no, there was another reason as well. There was that, there was a substantial amount of gold that was offered to us by the King of Relden.
Oh, that continent is total horseshit.
Well, what had happened was, I guess Mundo was given a request to harass slaver ships, and he declined to do so. And so, that king and his subjects went to the next in line to the first meet. We still haven't collected this reward yet, but we're supposed to get it soon.
Oh, this king sounds stingy.
Yeah, so we're meeting with him shortly.
You are not.
You're correct.
You are here.
My captain's supposed to.
Sounds like your mutiny worked out real well. Your ship isn't yours anymore. You are locked up, but you didn't get any money, so good job.
So it would appear that things aren't going very well for us.
Now let me ask you, Cold Brew, how old are you?
I'm fairly young for Dorgar, 180.
So you are 180 years old, and you are jealous of a 19-year-old boy.
The life of a pirate, which I would think you would know. Getting respect isn't something easy. It shouldn't just come for free.
I don't believe it was free. He lived on the ship for 10 years.
Yeah,
He serves the captain as a cabin boy.
He was a cabin boy. He didn't deserve the respect he was given.
I don't know, I've seen him fight.
So have I.
He's pretty tough.
It's pretty lame.
I mean, he's pretty tough. With his help, we beat your ship.
If he wants to try me in single combat, I would love to.
Well, I probably could have assumed that your stat block is way above his.
Listen, Cold Brew, you don't have to be jealous of my good looks. Like, I was born this way, so...
I believe you were born that way.
Cold Brew, this is my offer to you. You may continue to do your work as boatswain on both ships that we now own, and you will not lose your life.
Sounds good to me.
After some time, perhaps there will be an opportunity to join our crew, but right now that opportunity is not available.
I'll be waiting for that opportunity with bated breath.
Yeah, you just hold that for a while.
The captain is not happy with what happened to Mundo, and he is an honorable man. So keep your chin up, and keep your eyes down, and get the work done.
I do have respect for Golden Tusk. He was always spoken of with the highest regard.
And he shall always be spoken with the highest regard.
I believe he will treat me fairly.
As do I.
So, Prince, do you know why Mundo didn't want to attack the slavers?
He's a racist.
Sounds like a win-win.
I knew nothing of that. So I don't know why.
What about you, Tiny? Do you know why?
Tiny?
Durgar? Or isn't he a dwarf?
Oh, he called
or
him
no?
Tiny.
Damn! Taking shots.
I'll be honest, I don't actually know Mundo's reasoning. Perhaps my captain would know.
Your captain ran like a coward.
Yes, he did.
Do you
So
know where
I-
he's going?
I do.
Care to share?
It was really Mulbrex that wanted to speak to you of this, but I can tell you if you want to hear it from me. Well, as I said before, we still haven't collected that reward for mutinying against Mundo. We are going there. Captain Radalac is going to meet King Doken.
Two birds, one stone.
Do you know where the meeting's supposed to take place?
I do. Captain Radalac wants to obtain that bounty for that Marjorie Sharpeye. So he's meeting Doken in the same place where information on her can be found.
Is the bounty given by King Dokin?
No.
Then who is the bounty by?
Well, the bounty is out of Harganeth, but there's a man that has some information about this woman. Dos Flacos had heard that a man named Gontail, the captain of the Denabola, he knew where to find Marjorie Sharpeye. Recently, he
Hold on. How do you spell Gontil?
Ghanteeel.
Oh, I was way off. Okay, go ahead.
He knows where to find Marjorie Sharpeye. He landed recently in southern Dovah amongst the One Army. He plans to travel to Dalcopel, where there's a really large bounty hunter's hall, and he's going to sell them the information for a reward. But it's a far trip from southern Dovah to Dalcopel. Radalac and the rest of the officers intend to intercept him before he reaches the bounty hunter hall.
Now my question is, why would a king meet with a failed pirate captain who has no ship and is rowing a rowboat across the ocean?
Well, to answer your question, I would say firstly, Doken doesn't know that the bastard sire was taken from us, as this just happened a few days ago.
This is true, but if he rows up to King Dokin in a rowboat with no food, no supplies, in a rowboat with no ship,
Probably several days late, too.
Well, he won't be meeting with Doken on ship. They have a meeting place set already. I'm sure the captain is heading there.
that is a meeting place on land.
It is.
Is it in Ferelden?
No. They are going to meet in this hidden sanctuary deep in Epona's bog. The place is called the Doghouse. The Doghouse is a neutral, mellow place of peace. These dogs that live there won't let violence enter their home. So Doken and our crew feel safe meeting each other to exchange the reward.
Where is the doghouse?
It's in Epona's bog.
Where is
It's
the
a hidden
opponent's
sanctuary.
bog?
Oh, it is in the fringe region of Dovah.
How much was Dokkan paying him?
That I don't know, but I know it was quite a large amount.
So he's gonna take that money and then go try to collect the 500k too? Captain really likes money.
It's the life of a pirate.
I mean, that
never
is
be
all
enough.
there is in life.
There'll never be enough. There'll never be enough women and loot for my captain. Drink.
Well, thank you for your information.
Yes.
Is Gantel the captain of the what?
The Denobola.
Dead Ebola?
Denobola. It was a merchant. It was mentioned before. It was a merchant ship that
Spell it. Dead.
Denebola. It was a merchant ship that Marjorie Sharpeye was seen on.
Den of Ebola.
Okay. Don't go there. You'll die. 50-50 chance. Epona's Bog. Is that a reference to Legends of Zelda? Because that's awesome. Oh, then it's less awesome.
Just said to say yes.
Yes, it is.
Was there a times that he was supposed to meet King Dokin?
We were supposed to head right there, but obviously we're going to end up being... The captain will end up being sidetracked due to the Golden Tusk Fleet.
Well, to be honest, you started it.
Fair enough.
It is fair enough.
Do you think we could catch up? I mean, it's not like we could go drop off the one soldiers anyway. We got a whole Moonraker armada stopping us.
Well, they are headed towards Dovah, and they want to stop us from going to Dovah.
Oh, they headed to Dovah?
That's where the Epona's Bog is. You just
Okay.
said it was.
Ratalac. Yes, they're heading to Dovah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
That's correct.
Got it.
We can probably just give the one soldiers a bunch of our little rowboats and have them go on their own way. And
Yes, but there is a payment that the captain will want to collect.
well, if we don't do the job, we don't get payment. So we'll just tell them we change our mind and put them in little boats and kill sins and then let them go on their way.
I do like that part. Scenes has been nothing but a thorn in our side.
Wasn't he the hero of the battle?
No.
No. That was...
False.
That is definitely false. That was Vekni's leadership.
That's not what that... Well, go ahead.
I mean, the soldiers were on deck. They saw that
Yeah,
he
you're right.
wasn't doing anything.
You're right.
I lost me. But,
He did fire the cannon, but you know.
wait, yeah. Until the soldiers got too close and they ran away.
Yeah.
So what was Molbrax's proposition?
You didn't talk to him yet.
We haven't talked to him yet. Yeah, we're still
Okay.
talking to Cold Brew.
Is there anything else you need to ask him?
No. I think I'm good now, for now.
Thank you, Cold Brew.
You're welcome. He gives Prince kind of like a little bit of a disgusted look. But it's, it's subtle. But it's subtle.
Did Vekni notice?
Yeah.
He is part of my crew. No disrespect.
My apologies.
Thank you. Molbrax, would you please step forward? Molbrax, what do you know of the mutiny?
It happened all of a sudden out of nowhere. I didn't expect it.
Vekni looks at Prince.
As far as Prince is concerned, it happened out of nowhere, so.
Do you not believe Molrax?
I don't. That's why. Yeah.
You can roll an insight.
I forgot we do that.
Yeah.
13. I think my insight's probably +5.
Oh.
18.
You don't believe him.
I don't believe you. So she looks at him and she notices there's a little distrust in his eyes. So she picks that up and she goes,
And where were you when it suddenly happened?
I was just on the deck hanging out with the rest of the crew.
Fully armored?
Of course, I always have my weapons on me.
And what side were you on?
It happened so suddenly.
Don't lie to me.
I'm telling the
You
truth.
are
I would
not.
never lie.
Listen, a snake has a forked tongue. And everybody knows that on one side is the truth and the other side is the lie. And right now you are spitting lies.
I swear, I didn't know it was going to happen. And before I knew it, I was fighting my brothers. It was a very sad day for me.
So I don't believe anything he's saying right now.
You believe he's being very deceptive?
Listen, Molbrax, I appreciate your help with the rats. But I do not appreciate you lying to my face.
I would never.
And she looks at Cold Brew, and she goes, Cold Brew. What is his actual name? Cold Brow?
Cold brow.
Cold Brow. Is he telling the truth? Now remember, I am going upstairs and reporting everything to the captain.
He goes, there is a pirate's code. I will not snitch on my brother. Whatever he says happened must be what happened.
But it is not congruent with what you were saying.
I would never snitch on my brother. I believe what he's saying.
I guess his story is your story then.
So
She
she
says
turned.
nothing.
Very well. I accept your silence. It is honorable. Molbrax, now tell me the truth.
Again. I had no idea. You hear from somewhere else in the brig, you hear... Actually, that's not true. No, we all knew. That's not true. Don't listen to him.
Is that Ice Slayer?
Yes.
She looks over like this.
He's sitting on the ground looking like shit. Like, all fucked
Ice
up.
Slayer. Do I know his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ice Slayer, what do you mean?
Don't listen to Mulbrax. We all knew about it. It was planned. Don't listen to him.
Go on.
And Mulbrax looks over at Ice Slayer with like really giving him like daggers. He goes, "I'm just saying, we all knew about it. I don't know why he's lying. It's not gonna help us."
Yes. You are very correct. Honesty is the best policy.
Yes.
And I can see that your sneaky friend is lying.
Yes, I would never lie to you. In fact, I think you could just release me and let me be with the crew, and
That would not
I will
help
help.
him.
But I will help you, and I would never lie to you. I would never lie. You can
Insight
believe me.
check.
Okay.
Oh, that's worse. 11.
You don't know whether he's telling the truth or not.
Again, I looked at Prince.
He lies like he breathes.
So is he lying right now?
I can almost guarantee it.
So then Molbrax is telling the truth.
No, Mulbrax is also lying. They're both lying. The only one who seems to not be lying is Cold Brew.
I
And
do-
He's like a dick.
Prince, take over the questions for 1 second.
Oh, okay. Oh no! Do you have that stomach bug?
Yes.
Oh no!
Constitution save.
He's gonna turn to the others. Then he's gonna be like, "Look at me! Look at me! I am the captain now."
Captain, my captain.
Some Mulbrax. So where were these rumors that you were telling the new sailors that the captain was a pedo? Where'd those come from, huh?
I don't know what you mean.
You want to explain that?
I don't know what you're talking about. He was like a father figure to you.
Yeah, that's right. And apparently all the new pirates on the boat were told that he was...
Oh, shit. I was like, wow, this door opened really easy.
I just remember hearing that a lot of the other crew noticed how you guys would spend a lot of time in that room together. We never knew what you were doing in there.
So Vekni comes back and Prince is like holding a dagger near the bars.
Is that really what's going on?
That's really what he said.
Oh.
Whoa, what is going on?
Prince is gonna try and like make the dagger disappear, like a flourish when Vekni comes back.
You can do a sleight of hand, I suppose,
Alright.
if you'd like.
13.
What's your passive perception?
15.
And you still noticed it.
I think it's 15. Let me just double check. Yes.
Your wisdom's a 20?
No, my wisdom is 17.
But he has +5 perception.
Proficiency.
Yes, I do
Oh.
have plus 5 perception.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have +8 to sleight of hand.
Fair enough.
Rogue shit.
Oh, is passive perception? You get bonuses? I don't think you get your
It's-
perception
Hey, listen.
bonus.
10 plus
Your
whatever
perception.
is.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was your
Yeah.
wisdom model. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've been doing that wrong. every time I make a character.
Yeah, probably.
It does it for you.
Fair enough.
D&D Beyond, we need a sponsor.
It's TNT. TNT Beyond. Yeah, TNT. TNT Beyond. You got your stats, you got your swords, and you got your invisible war. It's TNT. TNT Beyond.
The whole time I thought it was just your wisdom mod.
We, not many of us use passive perception in our games, I feel like.
Why? It's so important.
It is.
Really important.
Yes.
Maybe they were and I just never noticed because it was passive.
Yeah, I don't ask about. I just write down whoever has the highest and keep that. in
yeah.
notes.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
That's what
Probably
they do
something I should
in her role. You going like putting your knife back in your sleeve.
And she goes, Prince, I walk away for 2 seconds and you're threatening our prisoners.
No, I'm strongly questioning.
Yes. But we need answers, not blood.
Okay.
Why not both?
If it may get to that, if this fork-tongued devil keeps lying to me. So your friends on the floor over there has called you out on your lie. So tell me the truth, and you may be spared.
He's just desperate to be released. You can't trust him. You can trust me. I helped you with the rats.
That is true. But I want honesty.
I am being honest. I didn't know about it.
But you
I had no culpability in that. I
then
loved Captain Mundo. He was my favorite.
She looks at Prince.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit.
well, he says that it is a bunch of bullshit.
Don't listen to that cabin boy.
Now there is the jealousy again. Why is all you pirates jealous of a little boy?
Vekni, you weren't there. It was disgusting the way he was treated as a favorite.
I mean, if
My
you
biggest regret in life is that he survived
survived what?
the mutiny. That I know.
There's the true color.
You let it sleep. Now your compatriot says that there was no survivors on the other side. So
That's
therefore, you knew what you were doing.
Not me.
Then you would be dead, and you are here talking to me.
It was so confusing. I didn't know what was happening.
I do not believe you. So if you value your life, you will tell me the truth.
I am.
But you are not.
I am telling you the truth. I had no idea. Mundo was my favorite.
What are your thoughts on Radlek?
He's a good captain. He's strong.
What are your thoughts on a foreign king giving you orders?
We don't take orders from the government.
Yeah, you did, and you enacted what he told you.
We would do
So
a
you
job
are-
with payment.
So you are a government pawn.
No, never.
Yes, you are.
Never.
You took money from the government to kill your captains that you love.
I would never do something like that.
And she turns back to Prince. And she gives him the confused look, like, what the fuck is this guy going on about?
He's a fucking idiot.
Do you need me to leave you with Prince for more interrogation?
You're gonna leave me alone with Prince, that's fine.
Ah, God damn it, I keep forgetting that they're way stronger.
Do any of the three of them have any gold teeth?
No.
It'd been cool if the snake had a golden fang.
I was gonna replace this empty spot where my gold tooth was.
No.
I can get rid of this list.
But you remember from being on the ship that Salvio has a golden tooth.
Samuel?
Salvio.
It's a half elf.
So, since you are not being truthful with me about this mutiny, let me ask you another question. What are your thoughts on Captain Golden Tusk?
He is well known as an honorable man. I respect him.
Insight.
Sure.
9.
You don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
Did he surrender?
Yeah, him and the Durger.
Yep.
Cold brew.
Yep, they sailed over white flags.
Do you, your captain ran with his tail between his legs. Do you lose respect for a man like that?
Yes. It was very cowardly to abandon us.
He did. He abandoned you, and he abandoned his sheep. And that is against code. The captain stays with the sheep.
I can no longer stay loyal to a man like that.
I look at Prince.
Your allegiance changes more than your pants.
You can trust me.
Insight check.
You can't.
I mean,
24.
You could tell that he's lying about being loyal, about not being loyal to Rattlelack, and he's lying about whatever the other thing is he just said.
So what are your skills?
I love to catch rats.
But you are good at that. Is there anything else you can do?
I was a good exterminator on the ship, but I was also good at intimidating those that needed it. I would sneak in to villages, abduct children and women, murder who needed to be murdered, do what needed to be done. I would say that my presence on the ship was a big reason why we were so feared.
Send a rat to catch a rat.
Oh, I like that line.
What's your position on thumbs?
I kind of need them.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
That is true. Opposable sums are very important.
can I ask something?
Of course.
Why did you and Cold Brew come over, not the rest of them?
I guess the rest of them foolishly decided to stay loyal to Rattlelack.
But you and Cold Brew aren't loyal to Rattlelack.
No, of course not. He's a coward.
Hey, Cold Brew, are you loyal to Rattlelack?
He says, whatever Molbrack says, I agree with. I would never go against what he's saying as my brother.
Well, it's not looking so good for Molbrack right now. You sure you want to keep that?
I won't speak ill of my brother here, nor my captain. I'll just stay silent.
Pretty sure the fact that he keeps calling Rattlelack his captain.
I was
answers the
about
question
to
anyway.
comment on that. You beat me to it. Cold Brew, Brow.
Yes.
I have offered in time a position on the ship. I would like you to start thinking of Golden Tusk as your captain.
I'm sure in time we can get there.
Do you still have allegiance to Rattlelack?
I will support what Molbrack said, but I will also refuse to speak poorly of Captain Rattlelack. He treated me well.
I'm not asking you to speak poorly. I'm asking, do you have allegiance on a man who ran?
I'm sure he had his own motivations for doing what he did.
Yes, to collect payments while you rot. You do realize he used you as a diversion.
He looks down.
To you, you was a pawn in the game of chess. And right now he's king. He's running towards the back corner.
He did what he had to do.
By using you. Is that how you want to be remembered, as the pawn that was thrown away?
He looks back up at you and looks into your eyes very coldly and says nothing.
And she returns his gaze and does one of those, like, where she lifts her eyebrow. Well, then you will stay down here. And we will still work towards your freedom.
Yes, Golden Tusk is a fair man. I expected as much.
But remember, right now I am the captain.
He'll be better before long.
I agree. And I cannot wait for that to happen, because being captain is hard work. She makes a joke. She makes the joke towards cold brew. Roland, do you have a question for these two prisoners? That was a good question before.
I slay her. Hey, I'll answer your questions. Anything you want. Anything you want, I'll answer your questions.
We are not
Anything
on
you
to
want.
you yet.
Guys, I'm ready. I'll tell you everything. Guys. Hello?
1 second, Ice Slayer.
Okay. I'm here, right here.
Mulbrax, you said that you respect Captain Golden Tusk?
Yes.
You know he considered Mundo a good friend, right?
I am very sad at his loss.
And he's just looking for a reason to execute the people who had something to do with Mundo's death.
I wish him luck.
Well, our interim captain here doesn't believe your story, so looks like you might be the sacrificial lamb, so to speak.
What? No.
I get this show on the road. I start drawing my great sword.
What about the rats?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of one right now.
Whoa, that's a good intimidation right there.
I told you what you asked me.
But
Yes, but what you said was lies.
I didn't lie at all.
Listen, boy, I've been on this planet for 240 years. I know a liar when I see one.
No, not me.
I know a snake when I see one.
He backs away. That wasn't me. I didn't lie.
Do you believe that Captain Mundo was a pedophile?
There were rumors.
But do you believe it?
No.
Neither do I. He was an honorable man.
Yes, very honorable.
Did Vekni know Radalak?
No.
Did she
Radalak
know
or
about
Mundo?
him?
You would have known of him from Golden Tusk.
Now, you trust Radalak, but so did Mundo. Didn't they just say this? That Mundo trusted Radalak?
He was Mundo's first mate, so he had to trust him to some extent.
You trust Radalak, and so did Mundo. Mundo had honor as his captain. You are his underling. If he was willing to kill someone above his stature, why do you think that he would remain loyal to you?
You bring up a good point.
I do.
I don't think he would. I'm ready to swear myself to Captain Golden Tusk.
Not yet.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
You are a little too slippery for me.
didn't you want to talk to us about some kind of reward?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but it seems like Coldbrow explained most of it. Essentially, how about we meet together? You can bring us with you. We'll go to Apona's Bog. We'll find the doghouse. And together, we'll travel and meet that Gontiel, the captain of the Debola, to find out about that bounty.
Does
500,000 gold can be split in a lot of ways.
Does Vekni know Captain Guntiel? Like, just of hearing of him?
She's heard of him before.
Okay. And what does she know of him?
That he was the captain of the Debola.
Like, is he a
merchant
bad
ship.
dude? Is he like a cool guy? Are they cool with Captain Golden Tusk or
Opportunistic. Guy likes money.
pirate? Okay.
Yeah.
Opportunistic, likes money. All right, so he's a pirate.
He's not a pirate.
Oh, he's not a pirate?
He's a merchant. Merchant ship.
Oh, it's a merchant ship. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want us to go to the doghouse where Radlak's supposed to be going?
Yes.
Is that why he sent you over to for you to bring us to him?
I'm sure that's not why. But he doesn't have a ship anymore. He lost some officers. Why not combine forces? Try to get that reward.
Perhaps. Do you know of this Marjorie Chauboy?
I only know the stories. I heard that she knows Captain Golden Tusk. That they've met before. I know that she's wanted as one of the last survivors of the genocide in Goldbank.
What is Goldbank?
It was a high elf city. It was destroyed 25 years ago, about, by the Drow in Thaddeus.
She survived the genocide, or she was doing a genocide?
She survived it.
Okay.
I believe she was away when it occurred.
Doing a genocide.
You know, I do a genocide every now and then.
Make a genocide check.
Genocide check, please. With advantage.
So Vekni's going to look over at Prince and Roland.
Is there anything else you boys need to know?
No, I think this has been enlightening.
What do you think that we need to speak to your bloody friend on the floor?
No.
He did seem the most willing to talk.
He did.
It's the most
But
willing to
usually
lie.
the most willing to speak are the most willing to lie, as Prince eloquently said.
She'll turn back and she goes, "You two," and she points to the two shipwrights.
Go with him.
And she has the guard unlock the door and let the two out.
Sure.
And she says, "You two," and she points to the cooks.
Go with him.
Okay.
All right. I'll take them. We'll go back to the kitchen area, and I'll start trying to brew with their help.
Okay.
Actually, and before they all leave, she goes, "Hold on." And she points at the two with no skills. And she goes, "You go with him, and you will learn. And you will go with him, and you will learn."
So the other four also went.
The other two,
Okay.
and then the two fighters
Okay.
are still in. And she goes, "You two, you will come with me, and I will introduce you to our
Surgeon?
no, no. There's I don't know the officers' other positions on the ship, but somebody that's in charge of keeping the troops, the pirates. I don't
The
know.
first mate?
Man at arms or something.
Yeah, something like that.
You go like to work in the armory.
Sure. She looks at
That was
Cold
like an hour. of
Cold
time.
Brown. She goes, "Get your rest. You will need. We will need your work later tonight."
Yes, we'll do.
And you, and she points to Mulbrax. When I will send for our surgeon to get you when he needs help with the rats.
Okay.
She looks at the guy on the floor and she goes,
Are you ready for me now? Are you ready for me now?
and she just doesn't say anything and walks out.
Wait, Captain, please. Captain, I'll do anything you want.
Don't
Captain,
worry,
come back.
We're gonna,
Captain.
We're gonna send the doctor to heal you up.
Okay. I can't wait to see him. And then you can let me out, right, Captain? Captain?
Oh, she's out. She walked out. So she sends Tazunki to take care of Ice Slayer.
Is that how she tells
Okay,
him to
why
do
don't you
it?
roll
I need you to take care of him.
Yep, that's exactly what she says.
So someone roll a d20 and then add his medicine modifier.
I don't know what his medicine modifier
His
is.
Oh,
wisdom, I
I
think.
think I have Tazunki. Hold on. I think I have him somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's probably
You
wisdom.
roll- go ahead.
Plus
Oh,
one.
you have Tazunki? All right.
8 plus 1.
9.
9.
Okay. So are you watching this?
Nope.
So basically, Tazanki pulls out the ballista bolts, which were still inside of him. Just yanks them out.
Do we get those back?
Yeah. You can add those back.
Cha-ching.
So he yanks those out. He starts bleeding out. Tazanki does his best to kind of bandage him up and whatnot.
I
but,
don't have a pen
you know,
now.
He's kind of limited in skill. He just treats him very roughly, and Ice Slayer passes out pretty quickly into the treatment.
Update the blister bolts.
Yeah. I would say he is unable to really get rested due to the rough treatment of the Zonky.
Okay.
He's gentle.
He was not gentle. He's very rough.
I was very gentle.
He goes, heal better, heal. Ah! He grabs the ballista bolts, one with each hand, and then both at once. Ah! Pulls them out. And you see just the tears pouring down from Ice Slayer's eyes.
And I just like to think Prince is staring there watching.
Just a distinct grin on his face. When he said he grabs both the bolts at the same time, I was picturing the Suicide Squad trailer when King Shark just rips the guy in half.
That actually looks really good.
It really does.
It looks really good. Did you watch it?
I did not.
It looks really good. Did you watch it?
No. I did see that Wrath of Man or whatever the
that was
Jason
really
Statham
good
one. That
No, I
was
didn't
really
watch
good.
that. Jason Statham movies are all the same.
I know, but
And they're
I
usually
love
pretty
them.
It's
good.
Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie brings out the best in him.
Yeah.
I just want to see Jason Statham versus John Wick.
That'd be cool.
John Wick would wreck.
I don't know. Jason Statham's in all his movies. He's a pretty badass dude. He's an Olympic. You know he's like an Olympic diver.
No,
Yeah, he was a diver,
I know that.
like from that, like 40 feet up, doing all the flips and shit.
John Wick would crush Transporter. Would crush him.
What about the guy that takes fucking battery leads and puts it on his nipples?
Crank?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd crush that guy too.
That would be
Crush him.
such a stupid premise.
I enjoyed that movie actually quite a
It
bit.
was enjoyable. It was so
You know why it's
stupid,
enjoyable?
Stupid
'Cause
fun.
he's a really good action actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a good
I
actor.
like the mechanic.
I like the
I didn't see it.
Expendables.
I saw the
He
original.
was an assassin in that one.
Yeah, I saw the original.
The Expendables, where he put the bike pedals on his feet so he could stand on the oil.
They were all good.
All right, so Vekni is just going to go up and report to Golden Tusk.
Okay.
On the way up. Oh no, Prince would have stayed for the doctor. So
Yeah. So Roland gets to make the ale with advantage because he's got helpers now.
You know what? I'll give you that advantage because of the two new line cooks you just got.
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage. On
Two,
this,
two
on
and
this
one guy learning.
Oh, yeah.
What
Straight
about-
roll, because the guy learning's going to fuck it up.
Probably. So what do I roll for
Your
the
DC is
beer?
17, by the way.
But what do I roll?
Ooh, that's high.
Whatever you do last time. You could do nature, or you could do survival. You do whichever one you want. They both wisdom.
I think
both wisdom.
it's alcohol,
Nature's
it's gotta be
intelligence,
medicine.
survival's wisdom.
Yeah, I'll give you the option for medicine too. Medicine, nature. I agree with you. Medicine, nature, or survival.
It's medicine.
Do whichever one you want.
I'm gonna do nature.
he's like,
since
Roland's
I
an
have
alcoholic.
pluses
Can
in
I
that.
use religion?
All right.
We're focusing on the ingredients with the nature roll.
Okay, that works. Ooh,
Yeah, you got it!
You got it?
17 plus 3.
All right. So you spend 3 hours with your new line cooks brewing this brew. If you want to come up with a name for it or a flavor, you can. But before that, I'll tell you that the crew loves it. Fantastic. They're fucking getting drunk. They're getting drunk tonight. They're partying. It's fucking loud. You see the Newt's Castle guys with their pink hair, their blue hair, and their piercings, just partying up with the Oon Highlanders, and they're just fucking. Everyone's getting along great. And
That
morale.
Vekni convinced them to be friends.
You did. And morale goes up by 5, goes up by 1. So you now have a +5 morale for the crew, and you get 15 XP.
My man!
Sweet. Think
Do you
I
level
leveled
up?
I think so. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Check
Come
what I was
on,
at.
Prince.
So far behind you guys.
Yeah, 300, right? I'm at 287, so I just
300 would
barely-
be level 2.
Yeah. All right, barely leveled up.
I'm at 312.
And it just was
Can-
Tusk Brew.
Yeah, I'll do Tusk Brew. Can I bring?
Give me a Tusk Brew. What's the flavor?
Ass.
No,
Hey,
they
don't
like.
knock
I'm
it
gonna
till you
say. I'm gonna say it's very hoppy and it's got like a taste of nuts and like a slight citrusy flavor.
IPA.
Write that down. That is now going to be an ale in Tusk Brew, this world.
Does he do his roll for the repair?
He would do it, yep. Whenever he...
Do I have advantage?
Because the new today, I'll give you advantage. And also, in the mechanics I printed out, there's a new way that the repairs are going to be done.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of basically the thing you suggested.
Oh, I got you. Where it's not just.
The D6.
Gotcha.
It's actually a percentage.
Okay, so DC 15. Oh, survival or strength 2. You open it up to survival.
Yep.
I don't know if that helps me. No, my survival's
worse.
-2.
Okay. Well, I
Oh
expanded.
no! Ooh, a 19.
So you get,
That's on the
what
first.
is that, like
roll.
40%?
So, 2 19s. Interesting. So that's a 21.
So wherever 40% of the health is of whatever you're trying to repair, apply that.
Okay, so 6.
What are you trying to repair? The hull, the sails?
Still working on the sails.
So 40% of the max HP.
And it was a 21 total, so 60%. So 70% total.
Yeah, so that's how much it would be.
So 70% of the HP of the sails is back.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Hell yeah!
That was huge. I like this a lot better. If you
Yeah.
roll good, you shouldn't get a D6. It should
Yeah,
be
it
more.
Yeah.
felt really painful. It was like, oh, they have 200 hit points. I heal 4.
Yep. Oh,
Does that count
after
for this?
missing 2 days in a row?
So what are we doing? Can we do that for this ship as well?
If that's what you have Coldbrow try to repair, you
He's
guys can
he's
repair
still
different
locked
things.
up right now. So
Yeah, at night, you guys can repair different things. So, is there anything else that you guys would like to do?
after fixing the sails, Prince will go find Vekni.
Vekni will be up on the mast with a glass of wine.
So what are we gonna do about these dead bodies?
How many are there? Are they dying that
You
quick?
don't know yet.
Oh. I wouldn't know how many dead bodies there were.
You have to find out. Talk to somebody who knows. Where are the bodies even? Go figure it out.
I didn't know there were dead bodies.
Yeah, one of the rumors was they don't know what to do with the dead. So,
Oh.
and then some men died from the stomach bug. But I got Ted Snotty all over that. So
I mean,
You basically didn't do anything.
What dead bodies are you talking about?
I don't know, I heard people are dying from the stomach bug that everyone had.
If only we had medical supplies.
I wonder what happened. to
You
those.
do. You have 2 crates.
Oh yeah, we just
Hey,
got
we
it
have two
from
crates.
the
Oh, that's true.
courtesan or whatever her name is.
Hopefully Roland doesn't have a paper cut.
You guys don't know that.
have the people been getting better since we got the med supplies?
You notice people are getting better. Not necessarily just from that, but really since the chicken got
the
thrown
chicken
out.
problem.
You notice people. There's been less sickness going on.
Mm.
Not that no one's sick, but it's not as bad.
Perhaps we should go and find these bodies you speak of.
Yeah, we should do that.
So you're trying to find them.
Yeah.
You're just like searching on your own. You roll an investigation, try to find them. It's DC 8 should be that hard to find them.
It's very hard to find a roll to crit one.
You did not find them. In fact, you got lost on the ship and you don't know where you are.
This wine is going straight to my head. Perhaps you should look there, boy.
And she puts her hand on your shoulder as she rubs her temples.
Just to expedite things, Tazanki walks up to you and he says, I don't know what to do. Dead people, I put them guest quarters. The ones we just cleaned, I don't know.
Okay, then we will go there and see how many dead bodies are there.
You're quite the problem solver there, aren't you, big guy?
Yes.
Keep up the good work, Chief.
Yes. So, you go into the guest bedroom and you do see there's like a pile of bodies. Why don't you roll a D6?
Go ahead, Ian.
4.
There are 4.
Oh, you
corpses.
bastard.
There are 4 corpses
No.
piled up.
Vekni will look at Tizonki and be like, how many of the sailors have seen these bodies? Are they, before I ask him that, are they pirates or are they one soldiers?
Roll a... Small boats. Hold on.
And is there a window in the room?
There is. 72. Roll a d6.
6.
They're all 4 of them were Golden Tusk Pirate crossbowmen.
Oh no.
So you could remove, if you go onto the say the fleet, you could remove
4? Oh no.
4 crossbowmen, specifically they're sailors from the Golden Tusk Fleet.
Damn, that means we only have 1 crossbow.
There's only 1 left.
Damn.
Just take their crossbows, give them to someone else, and boom, fill my crossbow.
That is fair. Perhaps these 10 boys that we added to our crew. Do I reckon? I mean, I know them.
You know them. Not anybody particularly close to you.
We will give them a burial at sea. Tonight, we will drink some more of Roland's drink. We will celebrate their life. And you know what? Let's party. And she looks at Prince and slaps him on the cheek. What do you think, boy?
Yeah. I mean, you could just say, "Hey, let's drink," and I'd be like, "Cool, that sounds like a good idea." So, I mean, if you want to celebrate, we'll celebrate.
Let's celebrate our victory.
We'll throw these guys in the ocean and drink some,
Yes.
and talk about how we're gonna kill what's his face, Mulbrax, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
I thought you were going to say sins.
Oh, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna kill him.
We will get everybody drunk.
I'm not gonna kill him. Let's just make that straight.
So she brings the news to the captain of the 4 that passed away. Tells him that she wants to have a little celebration on the ship for our victory and to celebrate these guys and to give them the pirate's burial and toss them overboard.
Okay. He agrees with you. He's going to let you set that up, and then you can roll a performance with a DC of 17.
21.
Okay. Especially the
It's a
Highlanders,
19.
especially the Oon soldiers,
Plus 2.
they really respected the way that you honored your own dead. They really you could tell they feel closer to the Golden Tusk Pirates than they did before. They have fun. Everybody's congregating, having a great time drinking and getting along great together. Drinking that Tusk brew? Tusk ale?
Tusk
What's it
brew.
called?
Tusk
Tusk brew. You can get 15 XP and you can also gain another morale.
Here's my notes for your Tusk brew.
Awesome. That's all you need to know.
All right. You guys want to do anything else before it is nighttime?
As they're taking the Durgar out of the cold brew out of the dungeon, she's going to ask him to repair the ship.
Okay.
And a contingent of guards will go with him.
You could do your roll for Ian could do it. The roll for cold brew. I'll give you the modifier.
Any good?
Do you have any advantage or anything?
So strength's one of them, right? So he has a
Strength.
plus 4.
Yeah, he does not repair anything.
Really? That's too bad.
It is.
All right. So that's the next day.
Maybe you should split your guys. Send one with cold brew.
You can move.
When we're drinking at night, still actually, is Sin's drinking
Yeah.
on the deck?
Yeah, he's drinking too.
Is he near the edge of the ship?
At points.
Is he near other soldiers, or is
Yes.
he kind of off on his own?
He's always near other soldiers.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that just keep an eye on him all night.
He's always by the other soldiers.
Vekni will ask Roland to dance.
Oh. Roland blushes a little bit and he says, if the captain wishes it.
Okay. Okay.
And she takes him to the center of the deck and begins to dance.
Okay. You guys gonna do a little smooching or?
Nope.
Okay.
And then after a couple songs, she reaches her hand up, touches his cheek, and goes,
Thank you, sir, sweet boy.
Oh.
There was something about you. You remind me of someone that I never knew.
and she walks away and grabs a bottle or a glass out of some dude's hand. And she goes, "I'm the captain," and chugs it, throws it back to him, and keeps walking.
Prince just shakes his head when he sees all this happening. He goes, "He's 1/12 your age."
Yo, Prince is a cheeky little fuck. I like it. I like Prince.
Did Roland hear that?
No, he's just talking to himself. He's not
Oh,
saying
okay.
Go get
out
his
loud,
sins.
but- Yeah.
All right, Roland's. You know, he's happy. He's kind of in shock, and he like kind of mutters under his breath. He's like, "Do all the pirates have a cabin boy?"
Poor Prince.
I don't think that was any offense towards Prince.
No, not really.
That was a
Dan Run is a one shot. It'll last a few months.
What was that, Joe?
no.
Steve, I think.
Yeah, it's gotta be Steve.
We really have done nothing so far.
I don't know. I'm a good time.
This is
Yeah,
fun.
it's good.
No, it's fun.
You do lead the action though. You can have dragons fall from the sky.
Why? Ian, why don't you use your Holden stat block? Why don't you roll? Is wisdom and nature is nature based off wisdom? Why don't you do a nature?
Nature's intelligence, I think. At least it was on mine.
Oh, it is intelligence.
Do wisdom or nature?
Yeah.
Straight wisdom or nature?
For
Because we're trying to make sure you stay on course.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait, are
Your
we
DC is
moving?
10.
I didn't know our ship would move.
Did we have?
Yeah, you guys can move. Are you trying not to move?
No.
Oh, you don't want to move?
No, I didn't know we were moving. Where are we moving towards?
yeah, we're not going. That's a 5.
We're not going anywhere.
A 5.
I don't know where we're headed.
Okay.
We haven't discussed where we're headed.
Yeah,
We're headed somewhere.
We're
We
not.
don't- we
We're
don't know where
focusing
we're
on
headed.
repairing. We haven't moved.
We couldn't move for a little bit.
Yeah. I didn't know we were moving. We gotta actually discuss tomorrow when we're hungover where we want to go.
Okay, so
Best
you
time to
basically
make
just do
plans.
nothing. But I will say, so with that roll, that was still your roll for the day for the quartermaster, and it was a low roll. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's the next day. I'll give you your rumors, and then you guys proceed however you want. You guys heard that one of the recruits used to be a shipwright. He wants to work for Prince and offers to meet him in the hold tonight. You've already heard this rumor, by the way.
Yeah.
The guy supposedly wearing a red and white checkered shirt and overalls. You've already heard that rumor. You heard that rumor again. You also have observed that some of the One soldiers, especially Nude's Castle soldiers, have been
Are
treating
those the Sins ones?
the one that's where Sins is from. Have been treating Sins like a hero and talking about his combat ability through to the naval battle. And you hear again that Ice Slayer wants to talk to Roland, specifically Roland.
Specifically, Roland.
Yes,
No.
that's it. That's everything. That's all the rumors for the day.
And we all know this, so they all know Ice Slayer wants to talk to me.
You all hear it. Yeah, all of you hear it.
Say, I can go talk to Ice Slayer and see what he wants. I don't know. Maybe he wants like some extra food or something.
Vekni is just gonna be leaning over like this, just leaning on the wheel. It's like,
Do what you want.
She's hungover.
Yeah. Do you need a company as you go down to speak to the impaled man?
Nah, he's locked up. And then Roland's gonna turn around. He's gonna walk a few steps. He'll stop, and then he'll like turn around. And he'll say, "Oh, and I had a really good time last night."
Yes, we all.
You guys are
had
so gonna fuck.
And Vekni just goes, "Yes, we all had a good time last night. You made excellent beer."
Thank you, Captain.
Yes.
and she just waves her hand at him.
And Roland will like open his mouth and then close it and go walk to see Ice Slayer. Ice Slayer?
Ice Slayer, yeah. So when you get down to the brig, his face is like right in the. It's like right in the grates for the door. Like right in the window, or whatever you want to call it. He's like, Roland, you came.
Who are you? And what do you want with me?
I'm Ice Slayer. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the only interaction we had was us stringing you up after pumping you full of ballista bolts.
Well, yeah, that wasn't fun. But I heard about how nice you are, and I just wanted to talk to you. You think you could get the captain to let me out?
I don't think that's happening.
No, I could do so much. I was really important on the Bastard Sire.
Well, yeah.
I did so much there.
What did you do?
Well, usually I was in charge of executing all the captives after Dos Flacos was done torturing them. Usually Dos Flacos, he would like flay the skin off of people in like patches and stuff like that, and then he would kill or I would kill them for him. But it's funny, a lot of people used to joke around that talking to me is worse than getting flayed by Dos Flacos. But I don't know. People used to say that. But I could do that for you guys.
You know what? I think you can. You can start right now. By
Okay.
Fucking killing yourself.
Ooh.
Well, what? Well, okay. If you let me out, I'll think about it. You can let me out.
Is that really all you called me down here? Is you want to be let out?
Yeah, could you let me out, please?
No.
But I could do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want.
Suck the dick.
No.
You look kind of lonely. I could be your friend.
I'm all right for now.
Are you sure?
He's got a girlfriend now.
He's beaming right now.
You're glowing. I noticed you have that glow. I could be your friend.
Do you have anything useful? Do you know?
I'm strong. I can help you fight.
Well, we're not letting you out of the brig. Do you have any useful information, and maybe we can think about letting you out at some point in the future? Maybe.
I do have a lot of useful information. What do you want to know?
What do you know about Radlac?
Oh, he was the captain of our ship. He was the first mate before that.
I mean, I know all that, but what do you know about his plan and where he's going? And about the reward he's getting from King Goken?
So yeah, he's getting like a lot of gold, I think, from King Doken for killing Mundo, which was a bad thing to do. I don't know why he did that. That was bad.
Roland kind of like rubs his temples. It's like you're not really telling us anything we don't already know.
And then Marjorie Sharpeye too. That lady with the bounty, 500,000 gold. We could split it. I'll help you find her. We could split the gold. It'd be awesome. You could even get more than me. We could do like 51-49.
All right. Roland just shakes his head. He turns to leave.
Wait, where are you going?
You don't have anything for me.
No, come on, come back. Come back. Let's talk. Come on. I'll be serious. Come on, we'll talk.
I'll say.
Roland, come back.
So I'll kind of like stop. I'll kind of like look over my shoulder and I'll say, "You ever heard the name Hainsworth? I think that's the name he gave me, right?"
No, I never heard of. I don't know Hainsworth. But we can find whoever that is together. I'll help you.
Say, no, I don't think so, and I'll walk away.
And as you leave, he's just calling out. He just keeps calling out to you nonstop, really annoyingly.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Why do you want to let him out?
I don't know.
What were the other rumors?
Shipwright. There's like a recruit that went to the shipwright, and then the thing about Sins being a hero. That's it.
You could take care of this hero sins part.
Vekni will look at Prince and she goes,
How are you feeling today, Prince?
Oh, I'm good.
You also should probably choose what you want to do course-wise. I don't have that on here, but
Course-wise?
like if you want to try to move somewhere or do something.
Yeah. Is that ship able to move?
I don't think they're fully
okay.
repaired. I think they're minimally repaired, where it can move, just not much.
Prince, can you do me a favor?
Also, there's no one on it.
well, I'm sure that we would have crewed it
Cold
with.
burn some soldiers.
You had pulled it to near the Tusk cart. You pulled it. You never actually put anyone on it. So you'd have to designate who and how many you're putting over there. I know there's minimum numbers to operate the oars.
Prince, can you retrieve the captain and the Roland and Scenes and the other officers, please?
Yeah, I got it.
And she's just sitting there holding her head.
All right. Yeah.
I'll go round up all the officers.
Yeah.
And as he's going down the stairs, she goes,
And can you bring me a cup of beer, please?
Hair the dog.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll go do all that.
So all the officers are gathered up with Captain Golden Tusk.
Sure.
Captain,
And she takes a sip of the beer. She goes,
as you know, the Moonronians do not want us to take the soldiers of Un to Dovah. What is your expertise on this?
So all the officers are there. Sins answers first, and he says, "We have to go to Dovah. That was your mission. You can't just abandon it."
Since the question was not for you, you are not
But you
abandoning
brought me here to speak to me.
it. Yes, and you.
I am the
in
hero
turn-
of the
in-
battle with the bastard.
How
Maybe
are
you
you?
should go parlay with the Moonronians so they could let us through.
If we could find them, then I have no problem doing that, as long as I become.
Anyway, scenes. And she takes another swig of her beer. Captain, what is your view on this?
Well, we did agree with the kingdom of Un to ferry their soldiers to Dovah.
Yes,
It is not like me to breach a contract.
that is why I did
Give
not.
us a bad reputation.
I agree. I was thinking to take the Bastille Sire and use that to transport the soldiers, because they would be looking for the Tusk cart.
What would we do with the Tusk card?
The Tusk cart can go on about our normal business. Perhaps to go to get tech list.
The Tusk cart should probably fake like we're bringing the soldiers back then.
There is that is true.
Thieve the Moonrakers.
Perhaps
That sounds like a good plan.
me and the boys can take the
Bastard side.
the Bastille Sire with the soldiers and a few of the crew.
But can the bastard sire hold enough soldiers? I don't think you have that stat
I
block.
don't.
We do not. Since it's our ship now, we should.
Once we have the
you're
ship,
right.
we can sink
The Tusk card for all
the
that
Tusk cart for all that XP.
sweet EXP.
I don't think it's gonna work like that.
But
Outside of a combat
dive
scenario.
underwater and we'll cut holes. We won't use the guns, and we won't use any of our soldiers.
just us.
Just us.
Here it is.
I'll stand on the inside just hacking away with my short sword.
Wake up at midnight and just stab the ship a few times, bring down its HP.
Yeah.
Stab the ship a few times.
you look at the capacity; it's pretty low compared to a Tusk card.
40 crew, 40 passengers.
How many?
Then there are 100. Wait, there's 72 one soldiers.
Well, we'll just take the nameplate off one boat and we'll just switch them.
Well, I mean the size.
What do we have?
We'll swap
72
the
one
license.
soldiers.
72 one
And
soldiers.
the
And how?
capacity is 100.
You actually have way more than that because if you look at the also the rowboats have 2 1 soldiers on each boat, and you have 40 something. boats.
Right.
You actually have way more than that.
Oh, 78 one soldiers on the small boats.
Okay, let's give them all the small boats. You don't have to pay us. Here's your small boats. Go have fun.
Well, perhaps the Well then,
Under the actions on Bastard Sire, dynamite fake surrender.
Oh well,
Epic.
you already stopped that, so
Yeah.
That's great.
Epic.
Also suggest that to the captain. And then he'll remind her of the soldiers on the little boats
So what's the plan again? I'm sorry.
to take the Bastard Sire with the one soldiers.
So you put 81.
We'd be able to
soldiers,
get like half of the one soldiers on the ship.
and then the rest of them you do what with?
I do not know, Captain. That is one option.
Okay.
I do not wish to engage in naval combat with our ship still not 100% with the Moonronian Armada.
The Moonronian Armada is quite formidable. I don't think we could take them on in our weakened state.
And we don't
Perhaps we could avoid them.
Is there a way to sail around them to get to Dovah?
If we knew where they were, perhaps we could. I know in that letter they spoke of blockading the Hollanka Sea.
How do you blockade the whole sea?
I don't know. I don't know anything else about their plan.
Do we have
Just,
a map?
you do have a map.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know how you blockade that.
Oh jeez.
Or do we stay together with two of our ships? If they are trying to blockade the whole sea, they will be spread very thin.
That's true. Perhaps we could just pierce through their lines and keep going.
Perhaps we can go through and we will not see anyone.
Hmm.
And she takes another sip of her beer.
What do you boys think?
If we could do some reconnaissance and find where they are, maybe we could sneak the one soldiers across in rowboats when it's nighttime and visibility is the lowest. But we'd have to know where they are and when the blockade is.
How are they blockading the Hollanka Sea?
Just like thousands of ships.
And which one's where's Dovah?
Dovah
Gentadius. It's in the west.
I think like there, right?
Oh,
I don't know where we came from.
You
From
came
here.
from Lunaris.
We're here.
So they're just blocking, I guess, like this way.
Lunaris. Where's Lunaris?
It's Moonronian. It might not be. Maybe it's not named on the
It's
map.
not.
On the
It's
map.
Moonronian. We came from here, and we're like over here right now.
Okay.
And we were going to.
Dovah, I think, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
We were going to Jatir.
That's Lunaris.
Okay.
We were going to what? Jatir to get.
Jatir. Yep. To get Teclis.
perhaps if we continue to Jakia, we can pass the blockade and come underneath. If we continue traveling east, we don't have a compass, so I don't know.
We'll
So if
just
we
say it's
continue
That'd be what? We're going that way,
Yeah,
west.
north, south, east, yeah. Okay. If we continue traveling west, and then to go south to Jatir to find Teklis, and then we can go further south, and we would completely pass our blockade.
That's an option. Or we could bring all the soldiers back and then just go after Doken.
She giggles, and she goes, "The stories of King Dokin, that we are no match as where we are now."
Which you really know. Which you really have heard. No, no,
I don't
I don't know
You
what
tell us.
stories have she heard of King Dokin.
I don't think you would really know.
Oh, then I don't say that.
We don't know anything about King Doken, except that he hired the hit on Mundo.
The problem is killing a king and committing regicide is very hard to do with a city full of guards and a castle full of guards and
But isn't King Doken in Dovah anyway, according to the pirates?
That's true.
Meeting
Who said
meeting
that?
the
That's what Mulbrax
Tusk-
and Colebrow
meeting.
said.
Tusk
Oh, I didn't
Pirate
bring
Fleet.
them up. They wouldn't be here.
No, but I'm telling you, they told you.
Oh,
that
yeah.
That's where Doken is. He's in the doghouse,
then never
waiting for
mind.
Radalek.
Cancel what I said.
So my suggestion is after we've discussed splitting the ships, is that we continue west this way, and then to head south to Jatir, and after Jatir we head south back to Dovah.
the long way.
It's a long way, just to avoid the impending battle with our injured ships.
It's probably the safest bet. What do you say, Thins? Hero of the battle?
I say we go right through the Moonronians. I'm not afraid of them at all.
Cool, so we'll give you the bastard sire. You can do that, and then we'll go the other way and meet up with you afterwards.
You'll give me command of my own ship? And I would need some men to help me operate.
Prince,
Vekni's just
looking
gonna
at
look.
Vekni like, no.
Vekni's just looking at Prince like, what the fuck?
But I would gladly take the ship and triumphantly travel to Dovah to meet with the rest of the one army. With a pirate ship that I defeated in battle.
Well, there's the problem there, Prince. You only helped. You did not do it yourself.
Oh, I agree. It was a
As-
team effort.
But once the pirates boarded the ship, I remember you cowering in the back. And your soldiers saw it as well.
I don't remember that.
Well,
Yeah, with a team effort, and like there's the starters, and then there's the bench warmers.
I remember firing the cannons at the bastard sire, and
Yes.
I hit every time.
and we appreciate the help with the cannons.
You couldn't have done it without me.
No, we definitely could have.
I mean, we did do it without you. There were more than just one cannon. But and she just like goes like this to Sin.
It's so frustrating, isn't it?
Captain, my suggestion is to continue west, and then once we are free of the blockade, to head south.
I will trust your judgment, Vekni. I'm still a little too ill to come up with plans myself.
Roland, what do you
I'll
think?
help you with what you need.
Yeah, if we take the long way and avoid the blockade, I think that could actually work.
Haha! I agree.
Thank you, Holden.
Captain, my captain.
Thank you, Holden. You are my favorite one soldier.
He kind of just listens to you.
That's why I said what I said. Where's Tazonki?
Ah, I'm here.
Tazonki, what is going on with the rat problem? Have you been using Mobrax and his snake tactics?
Molbrax, eat rat.
Have you eaten any?
No, I don't eat rat. Without cooking first.
That is fair. I mean, there are the good rats too.
Yes.
I've had that many times aboard the ship.
Good. Good food.
Well, so and if you have any extra rats, pass them over to Roland.
I will do. Molbrax has eaten many rats.
Does
Captain.
Has Mobrax put on weight?
I did not weigh. I will do that next time.
Thank you. As the surgeon, how is our injured hobgoblin?
Oh, I healed him.
Good.
He fixed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. You are an asset to the crew.
Yes.
And don't forget, I watched you fight when we were in our battle. You are very strong, and I am appreciative of your effort.
Yes. Everyone else seemed very weak. It was very easy.
Where's the stat block?
So then it is decided that we will head west until we feel secure past the blockade.
Oh shit. Giant spider.
Try Cape Cricket.
No, it's a spider.
Yeah, maybe it'll eat the
Are
creatures.
you afraid?
Nah. Okay. Just pointing it out.
Holden did a pretty poor job in his navigation. He didn't observe the stars in the clouds as he should. So you do see that the sky looks pretty dark as you guys are talking, and the water starts to get a little bit rougher, and it starts to rain. Waves start to get taller and taller in the middle of the ocean and smash into the hull over and over. You see the smaller ships really seem to struggle. Those rowboats are really fucking struggling. And you can actually feel your boat like crack. You hear like the cracking and creaking of your boat. The sails, which are still not fully repaired, are just flapping really violently. So you're in a storm. The crew starts to get scared and panic. The crew is looking for instructions on what to do. Captain Golden Tusk, who still is feeling kind of sick, seems to be a little confused about what to do as far as how to best make it through this weather. Yeah, what do you guys do?
Vekni will start yelling,
Roll up the sails, batten down the hatches. What is it? Batten down the what?
Batten down the hatches.
The
Yeah.
hatches.
and she orders for the small ships to come closer and to tie themselves together so they become a bigger ship. So if one starts to capsize, it's tied to another, and it can't. And they're tied to another one. We're all going to be centered together as this big.
Flotilla.
I like that word. It doesn't make sense, but I like it. Is that an actual word?
Yeah.
Oh, what he said.
What else? That's what Vekni did.
So Prince is going to go and make sure the sails get secured. Since he's been working on them. So he's just yelling at everyone to get them under control. Hey, fuckers, get the fucking sails under fucking control. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hurry up!
Okay.
Roland will, I guess, be on the deck with a bucket and try to like scoop up any excess water and like dump it back over the side of the ship. I don't know. He's not really. He's not really a sailor. So I don't know what he would be doing.
It's true. You would have the least experience in a storm.
Yeah.
Okay. Ian, I would like you to roll a survival.
Oh, this should go well. 4.
A 4?
I have a -2 and I rolled a 6.
What are we rolling for?
Oh boy.
I rolled survival and failed, so we don't survive.
Oh, man.
Accurate.
Do you have Sins' stat block? You do, right?
Yep. God, for the love of God, don't let him succeed where I failed.
All right. Kevin, roll a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
20 total.
Brett, I'm not going to have you roll because the thing that you decided to do is stupid.
What did you say you were doing?
Taking a bucket and trying to scoop out excess water and dump it back over the side of the ship.
I mean, that makes sense.
Brett, why don't you roll a nature for Holden, an intimidation for Sins, and a medicine for Tazaki?
Okay. I don't have the stat blocks in front of me. Alright, so Holden is nature. Let's go. Nature is intelligence, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he has proficiency. So, crit 20 on nature for Holden.
Okay, awesome. Okay, that's good.
yeah.
That's good.
Sins 8 plus intimidation, you said?
Yeah, intimidation.
Charisma 9.
Okay.
What's the
And
intimidating?
He's trying to get the crew to listen to him. Well, you see Sins like yelling at the crew and barking out orders for them to basically to kind of do the same kind of things you were telling them to do. Essentially.
okay.
Also.
You said
Yeah.
what, medicine for Tazaki?
Yeah, medicine.
Wisdom, right? I don't think he has any. Yeah.
So Tazaki's roll is really for after this is over. But.
8 for Tazaki. Tadazaki.
Okay, so-
Tadazaki.
Ted Donkey.
Ted's donkey.
Ted's donkey.
So the actual number is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's really 4. So let's not count that. Not count that. 1. So pass, pass, fail, fail. Brett, why don't you roll 4d10?
4d10. Alright. 1, 8, 3, 1.
12.
12 total? All right, so what takes damage? Each of Tuskheart and Bastard Sire's components take 12 bludgeoning. So apply those to the stat box you guys have. So every component on the 2 main ships take 12 bludgeoning.
Alright.
Your morale is gonna go down by 1. So it goes to it's at +5 now. And then Ian, why don't you roll a d4?
2.
2. 2 of the rowboats sink into the sea, and the crew on those boats are dead.
God damn it, Ian.
Could have rolled a 4.
How could you?
Good thing we just added 2 more. Or we added how many? 3, 4 last session?
2, and then we're gonna lose.
But for the most part, everybody's okay.
Are you guys keeping track of the damage?
Yeah, whoever has the sheets, do those. So we're gonna cut. So I'm gonna say on the boats. So it was 2 boats. So 4 and 4. I'm just gonna say 4 melee on the small boats out of the 1 soldiers, and 4 melee for the
This was
sailors.
like a fucking serious hurricane.
Not really. I mean, how well are rowboats gonna fare in a sea storm?
Wait, are you talking about off of the ships that they're passing, or the small
No, the
boats?
people that died were the people on the small boats. So it's a total of 8. A total of 8 sailors are dead now, from the 2 boats that sank.
I
The
gotcha.
2 rowboats that sank.
Okay.
And so it's going to be 4 melee Golden Tusk pirates and
Okay.
4 melee 1 soldiers
Okay.
are dead.
I thought Vekni had a good idea.
Kevin did a pretty good idea persuading the crew on what to do. Ian did pretty poorly at directing them on how to specifically safeguard the different components of the ship. Brett dumped a bunch of buckets of water out during the storm. Holden did a pretty good job of maneuvering the ship through the storm. And Sins, well, that wasn't part of it. Yeah, Sins did a poor job intimidating the crew and telling them what to do.
Sounds like sins.
Yeah,
And then
it does.
afterwards, Tazanki did a poor job
Yeah.
of healing the minor injuries and whatnot that occurred from the storm.
It's accurate.
Yeah, that's what went down.
I'll try and meet Waldo like I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay. So you show up at the hold at night and he's not there.
He must have died.
Got you again, you fucker.
Can I search the hold for him?
Use an investigate.
Okay.
Roll an investigate. DC is 18.
I don't find him.
Okay.
He's hiding from you.
I rolled a 5.
Well, you did not find it.
My investigation is +1.
So you could do your rolls for ship repair.
And what time of day is it?
Midday.
Oh, wow. Okay. Vekni will go and help with the cleanup, and she'll use her shape water to just move water off the deck and push the water off the deck. Use it to dry off the sails.
I like that. You get inspiration. That's cute.
So after she spends the time helping cleaning up the ship, she's going to head back up. And she'll look at Prince as he's working, and she'll yell down to him, like, Prince, are we able to set sails? Yeah, still daylight.
Yeah, we're good.
And what of the Bastille Tire?
We gotta fix the sail still, but then it'll be good.
I
I sent some of the new shipwrights over to help home-brew fix it.
Okay, so tomorrow morning we will be able to set sail with both ships?
Yeah, we'll be good to go.
Then that is what we will do. And she'll sit back and just nurse her hangover after a rough storm. So at end of day,
Did you say we are stopping at Jaitir to pick up Teclis?
yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
take
we're
the
going
long
round
way
and
out and then head south.
So if Holden passed his roll, then move your guys one space. Where you want to go? Where you want to go? Well, on the map. on the map. Do you want like I give
Jesus
you,
Christ!
I give you like a bead.
We are way back there. I could have sworn
That's
we
how
were.
far we've made it so
I
far.
thought we were at like Ahi.
Nope.
Shit. All right, fine. We'll move one space.
No, we set out, and like one day later, the bastard sire showed up and was like, hey,
Oh wait, no. There's a marking right here.
one day we're
No.
gonna
We're
fight-
here. We're here. There's a marking in Ahi.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're like,
Okay.
You want to use this bead
For-
to mark it? If you're having trouble seeing where you're marking.
No, I see it. It's right there.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Okay. So as we moving, is this the end of the day?
Yeah. Yeah, I have nothing else for you guys aside from what I told you.
So I'm sitting up at the helm. I'd like to have Prince come up to the helm
Prince,
Yep.
I would like you to take command of the Bastard Sire, while I command the ship. I need you to cover the repairs and the to pick your own officers.
Yep.
But you must keep with the ship. It is not open invitation to take the ship.
It hadn't crossed my mind.
Because if you do, he will be forced to fire upon you.
Prince actually gets to be the captain of the Bastard Sire. Wow.
Prince
Session
is,
0.
Prince is rock hard right now.
Session 0. You're the captain.
And my background is done. I have won.
There you go.
But you don't
That's
have
all
the
you-
sword.
Prince retires.
Yeah, you don't have sorrow.
You don't have the
Yeah,
sword.
doesn't have sorrow yet.
All you ever wanted.
I just need you to just keep pace with the Golden Tusk as I command the ship.
Prince is noticeably more serious than usual, and he just kind of nods. Aye, Captain.
Thank you.
You give him some number of,
I'll give him some 1 soldiers and some pirates.
how many?
Enough to man the ship. I don't know.
Should probably decide on a number.
11 billion.
I mean, as the captain, you would have to pick a number.
So I'll give...
Captain, may I make a request?
Yes.
For the 1 soldiers, can I have the ones that were from where Stings is from?
Yes. You may have all the douchebags.
I think we should separate them from him.
That is, and scenes will stay on my ship.
Yes.
Or would you like scenes on your ship?
No,
and
God,
you can
no.
have...
Please, God, no.
Hold on. And you will take the Highlanders.
I find this acceptable.
Scenes? She calls over to Sins. Scenes,
Yes.
I need your vast intelligence and expertise
But of course.
to serve as whatever Prince orders you to.
Well, I don't serve him. I'm the first mate.
You will be first mate on that ship.
Who'll be the first mate on this ship?
Roland.
No, on this ship.
And
Tusk.
technically,
Roland.
technically, then Vekni's first mate to, Golden Tusk. So, yeah.
But I thought I was first mate of this ship.
You will be first mates to him.
And of this ship also?
No.
Well,
The
who will
ship.
be this? The first mate?
The ship, and I call to Holden. Holden! Not Holden. Roland. Roland!
All right. Roland will come. Say, yes, Captain.
How would you like to be first mate?
The-
Do you think that the boys from the Bastard Sire can take over for you in the kitchen?
Well, I-
Picturing is in Roland's teenage brain. He just hears, "How would you like to mate?"
As this gorgeous fucking elf is just looking at you.
yeah, they've been watching me, and I think they learned enough to be able to do it on their own.
Of course, you may drop in to give them assistance. But for now, I would like you to hop up with me as their first mate.
Oh, I'd be honored. Wow, I didn't think that this would happen so soon.
That's enough from you. Scenes, if you would accompany a new captain.
I suppose that's fine. I don't mind as long as I can have some of my men.
Of course. And what are the Highlanders? The what Highlanders?
Just Highlanders.
Oh.
Un Highland. Just Un.
Un Highlanders. As
They're from a couple different places. Un.
There can be only one.
they're just
There can be only one.
called the Un Highlanders. They don't have like a.
I mean, there are men from Battle Cal Fort and from Frostfire. They both look both groups kind of look the same.
Dude, what's the commander's name from Frostfort?
There isn't really a commander.
Okay.
I would say that as far as you know, the highest ranking one soldiers would be Tazanki and Sins.
Okay. I'd like to keep. I'll call Tizanki,
You don't really know what they do, but
and I'll be like, Tizanki, I would like you to have your brethren. Actually, before I do that, is the original doctor from the Tusk Cart, is he getting better?
yeah. Yeah, you've seen him around, but
So
he's still not. He's kind of like Golden Tusk, where he's not 100%, but he's able to walk around,
All right, so
not taking shits constantly.
she's just going to ask him if he thinks he's able to continue his position as surgeon.
He'll say, yes, I think I can take my spot back as surgeon of the ship.
What's his name?
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus, actually.
Thaddeus?
You spoke to him quite a bit last session.
I'm bad with names. I don't even remember names in real life. Okay, so she's going to suggest that Tazanki take his men with Sins and Prince to the Bastard Sire.
So Thaddeus, Tazanki,
No.
Prince and
Thaddeus will stay on as medic at his normal position in the Tusk cart. But Tazanki, Sins,
and Prince? Okay.
and a couple. I'll send.
many?
I'll send.
You need at least 20, I think, to man the oars, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you can use the one soldiers on the oars.
So how many are you giving?
I don't know how many of them are the Highlanders. Send 21 soldiers. And I want them all to be the
So all Highlanders? 20 Highlanders, and then what else? Just that's it?
And then I'll send 14 Tuskart pirates.
Melee?
No, I'll send 7 melee and 7 longbowmen. And I will promote cold brew to my boatswain. But he has to swear his allegiance to Golden Tusk and the Tuskart fleet.
You ask him.
I ask him.
Of course, I will do as you ask.
Insight.
You can roll.
Crit 1.
You believe him.
All right. So she promotes him to boatswain,
Okay.
and we'll go from there. In the morning.
So that's it for the night. That's it for the night.
Yes.
Did he do his ship roll? He did his rolls already to prepare, right? Cold brew.
No.
Because his would be at night
Yeah, he would do it at night on that ship.
on Bastard Sire.
Yep.
So we can do those. He has a +4.
18.
So that's 10,
+4?
20. Yeah, it's 40% of what are you trying to repair?
I don't know what's damage. The helm.
Control helm. So
The Tusk cart control helm.
No,
Yep.
the Bastard Sire.
Bastard
Oh,
Sire.
that's sorry.
Yeah,
it was
they got
kind of
40%.
destroyed, So
Because that was completely destroyed, so you need something to steer with.
That makes sense. That seems important.
got it. Thanks.
So before they ship off, Vekni will go up to Prince and she'll put her hand on his cheek, and she'll be like, "Can you control the ship and those men underneath you?"
Yeah, I got it.
Well, if you have any problems,
Kill them. Got it.
well, yes, but you are by yourself. Just remember that we, your friends, are here.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay. So you guys are done? Mm-hmm. So I'll let you guys have 3 days pass without having to do new rolls or do any new rumors or anything. You could just sail. You could use Holden's roll, previous roll, to actually sail as you would like for 3 days.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So we'll be on the 4th day. We'll start out with just the rumors you hear. You hear that there was a cracked railing on the deck of Tuskart. Tazanki and other Highlanders had been, prior to him leaving to the Bastard Sire, they had been leaning on the railing and acting reckless. So you know there's a cracked railing. You know that there's a man that has gangrene on his leg. There's a sailor that you hear that there
On
was
what
a
ship?
that would be on Tuskart.
Okay.
You hear that there was a sailor that recovered Mulbrax's spear when you had asked way back when after that battle. Remember you asked for it. There was a sailor that did recover it, and that he's been hiding it and keeping it for himself. And Roland specifically hears that his friend Mackie, the oarsman that you talked to the first day,
Yeah.
he is very, very sick from the stomach bug, and he's been asking for you. Unlike most of the rest of the crew, he's actually getting worse.
All right. Roland will go pay Mackie a visit. I guess he's like in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Roland will go in and he'll say, Mackie, I heard how you're doing. Say, Mackie, I heard how you're doing. I'm so sorry. How?
What are you doing, the sins?
That was my gift to you, Ian.
Go ahead, you're saying?
I'll say, Mackie, I heard about your condition. I'm so sorry. How are you doing?
I don't know if I can make it anymore. I feel so terrible. I've been shitting all day. I'm just laying in it.
Okay. I'll say, well,
I don't have the strength to get up. I'm so thirsty.
I can get you some water.
Can you please?
Yeah. I don't know if there's water like in his room. If not, I'll go like run
Sure,
out.
there's like water on like a nightstand by him.
Yeah. All right. I'll go pour, or I'll go grab the bottle or whatever and bring it over to him. Say, well, I know a bunch of the officers, like even Tuskard himself, were feeling kind of like this, and they got better.
Maybe I can recover. He takes the. He tries to reach out for the water, but he's too weak, and his hand just drops, and he goes, "Please, can you?
Yeah. So Roland will feed him the water.
And he's drinking it, and like some is just going down his like chin and stuff. And you just tell he's so weak. He's like, "Can you please get the doctor? I need help, please."
Yeah, of course. So Roland will go fetch Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Say, my friend Mackie, he seems to have gotten a stomach bug that you guys all got, but he's doing really bad.
Oh, okay. Well, bring me to him immediately.
I'll bring Thaddeus to what's Mackie's room.
Okay. What's your medicine?
If it's wisdom, I think it's 0. Let me see. My medicine is 0.
Okay, so the doctor tries to tend to the very sick Mackie, and you try to help him out. You could roll your medicine.
Sure.
DC's 10.
14.
Okay. So he stabilizes.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be doing a little better. You get 15 XP.
All right. Let's see.
If you roll bad.
Yeah, he probably would have died. I'll say, well, I'll stop in and check on you from time to time, Mackie, but I really think you're going to pull through.
Thank you so much, Roland. I already feel better. You're a good person. I really appreciate everything you did.
He'll kind of like smile and nod awkwardly, and then he'll leave.
Okay, that's good.
Vekni will leave a note for Cold Brew because he works at night about the railing that's broken.
Okay, you could do a roll now for it. You do a survival.
My survival or his?
It would be cold rouse.
I don't know what his stat is.
I'm not gonna give you a stat block, but his survival would be what's survival based off of? Wisdom. Your survival or strength, so it's gonna be a +4. We'll do strength.
survival's
We'll do strength.
13.
13. No railing. Yeah, he was able to repair it.
Okay. And the other was the spear. And
The spear, and there's a man has gangrene on his leg from injury from the battle. Between.
So does the rumor say who the person is with the spear?
No.
Vekni is going to just go down to the quarters, start looking around, and see what she can see down the sailors' quarters. Is it a pirate or is it a soldier?
It says sailor, so it could be either.
And was the sailor on one of the boats or was he on the ship?
Who did you order to?
I don't remember.
It would have been one of the pirates that we would have ordered to do it.
And it would have been probably someone aboard
Probably
Tuskar
some-
at that time.
Yeah.
But who knows? Now you sent people.
Because I think at the
elsewhere.
time the little boats hadn't caught up to us yet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
So she's going to just walk through the quarters and look what she can see. If she notices a spear, she'll look under mattresses and she'll
Just a lampshade on it.
Would you go as far as going into people's personal property to try to find it? Just like bunk by bunk by bunk?
I mean, a spear is hard to hide in your personal properties, but yeah, she would look.
You can roll a investigation.
$16.
Okay. You don't find it, but what you do uncover is while you're searching, one of the sailors, a Golden Tusk pirate, approaches you and he says, "Captain, you're looking for the spear, aren't you?"
Yes.
He keeps bragging about it, but
Who?
Dodosius,
Dodosius?
he got the spear like you asked, and I guess he thinks it's special. He's been just keeping it for himself.
Where is he?
He left. He went with the others onto the Bastard Sire.
Thank you, young man. And she'll go up to the deck. And how far is the Bastard Sire from the ship, our ship?
It'd be close.
Yeah, close.
Whatever's reasonable
close.
for two big ships.
Dodosius, you said?
Yeah.
So she's going to try to signal to the Bastard Sire to come closer so that they could put a plank between the two and she could cross over.
Okay. You're able to do that, and you're able to get onto the Bastard
She crosses
Sire.
over and she walks up to the helm where Prince is acting as captain. She goes, "Prince, how is it going? Your first day as captain?"
Oh, so far so good.
I do have a problem for you.
I will solve it.
There is a pirate on the ship that has your friend's spear.
Oh,
His name is Dodosius.
Dodosius. I will find this Dodosius.
Do I know who that is? I feel
Yeah,
like
you would know him.
We're executing him, right?
well, there is no reason to execute.
Huh. Okay. Yeah.
So, shall we go try to find him?
Yeah. Let's do this.
So I'll take Prince with me to try to find Dodosius.
You're able to find him. He's
When we're stepping away from the helm, I'm gonna turn and look at Ted's donkey and Sins like one at a time. Be like, Ted's donkey, you have the helm.
This goes, but I am the first mate.
Supervise or something. You're good at that.
Okay, that sounds perfect.
What position did you give to Zanki?
I haven't decided yet. It's a good question.
That is a good question.
Surgeon. He's so good at it.
That's what I did.
I'm gonna train everyone. So yeah, we'll go down. There's only so many sailors on the Bastard Sire, so we'll just go room by room until we find this.
You're able to find him pretty easily.
So Vekni will walk in. Is he working? What's he doing?
Yeah, we'll say that he is one of the few shipwrights that are on that ship, and he's been working at. You've been repairing the oars. Is what you've been doing?
Yeah.
So he's helping try to fix the broken oars.
So as he's working, Vekni will sit beside him, lean against the wall, and just stare at him until he notices.
Hi, Captain. What's up?
Dodosius, where's the spear?
I don't use a spear.
Where's the
I use
spear?
a sword.
Where's the spear?
You see him you see his eyes go wide, and he seems like really nervous. And
There's no need to
I don't know
be
what you're
nervous. Just tell me where the spear is.
If we find the spear, and you didn't show it to us, I'm gonna shove it so far up your ass, it's gonna come out your mouth.
And she points
Roll
at
intimidation.
she points at Prince and goes, "You should listen to Daddy."
22.
Oh, okay. You promise you're not gonna do anything to me? I'm sorry.
My
I'm sorry,
question
guys.
for you is, why did you not deliver it to us right away?
It seemed kind of special. I thought maybe it was valuable or something. So
It is,
I
and
kept
that
it.
is why you turn it into your captain.
I kept it for myself. I'm so sorry. If you go back on Tusk Cart and you go into the armory, you'll see that there's an extra spear in the back of the weapons rack where all the spears are. It's the one that has this like red cloth around the portion of the spear between the wood and the spearhead. That's the one that I recovered from the water.
Oh, thank you.
Am I in trouble?
I'm gonna look at Prince and be like, it is your ship. What is the punishment?
2 weeks half pay.
We get paid?
I'm assuming there's some distribution of wealth to people.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You are kind, Captain. I would have thrown him in the brig, and I just stare daggers at him.
He just... Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Captain. She pats you on the shoulder, and she will head back to the Tusk Cart.
As we're walking back up, I'm just going to be like, he's the shipwright. We kind of need him right now, so I didn't really want to throw him and just throw him in the brig.
That is a good point.
Fair enough.
Well, good luck. I shall see you soon. Join me tonight for dinner.
Okay.
He's cheating. He's cheating.
I wouldn't have heard you say that. So I don't care.
Dan's already starting, like, fight! I need you guys to fight!
Yep.
I love Brett PvPing other PCs.
I know.
And I'll go
I
to
know.
the weapons room and try to find the spear.
You're able to easily find it as he described, and that spear is there.
All right, I will take it.
Okay.
And I'll take it up to the helm with me, and while I'm up there, I will study it.
So you put it on your character sheet, and then if you go in the Discord, I had rules for how to discern what a magic item does. I don't remember off the top of my head, but you have to do some kind of roll.
I will hide it where no one suspects.
It's whatever Steve
all
did in
the
his
other
campaign.
spears.
What it was. I think you have to like
hiding
roll.
Yeah.
You have to roll an investigation. I don't know
see.
what to do.
See if I can find it.
Yeah, it's either used identify or investigate successfully 3 times.
That's
I
it.
think it was.
Yep.
Investigation.
So what do I add to my
Prestige
equipment?
Here we go.
Spear.
Right now, just put like unidentified spear or something because you don't know what it does.
Oh.
You could roll an Arcana or an Investigation, and you need to exceed a 10 DC. If you do this once a day, you have to do it with 3 successes.
Investigation. Nope.
Right, so you can just don't mark anything.
Hey, Ian, how do I add a spear that I don't know what it is? And the other thing on our ship was a guy with gangrene.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to look at Roland and be like, Roland, there are some man with gangrene. I will stay up on the helm. Could you look into that? Maybe take Thaddeus.
Yeah, of course, Captain.
Thank you.
So I'll go find a dude with gangrene.
And while he's doing that, I'm just gonna stay on the helm with Holden, trying to plot our course.
Okay. So when you go to the, there's like a medical bay type area. Mm-hmm. When you go over there, you do see a guy. He seems like he has a lot of pain. Mm-hmm. He's got like in his pants, you see his one pant leg normal, another pant leg is like cut open, like he was being worked on already. And you see this like pus and this like green like rot in his leg. And he's sweating.
Sorry.
He looks sickly and like he's just in a lot of pain.
Say, I'll go find Thaddeus. Is he around the area?
He's in there already.
Oh, okay. I'll say, Thaddeus, how is the sailor with the gangrene?
It doesn't look too good. In all honesty, we have to remove as much of this diseased tissue as possible right now in the next few minutes, or he's not going to make it. It's going to spread into his blood.
Okay.
But I'm kind of too sick to really perform at something like that. Like my hands are a little bit too shaky still. My stomach is still bothering me. I can't really do it.
As the sweat starts dripping down Roland's brow.
So what do you want me to do?
Do you have a dagger or anything like that?
I do. I have a
Is it clean?
dagger, short sword. Well, I typically use my short sword, so my
Oh, thank you.
dagger is pretty clean.
Okay. I do have this this solution here. If you dip your dagger in this solution, it should be, for the most part, pretty safe to use for an operation like this.
Operation?
We have to remove as much of this tissue as we can.
Oh shit!
Okay, well, so
Damn, this kid's going from cook to first mate to
Apparently.
surgeon in like one day.
I've got to just like cut off pieces of his leg?
Well, not pieces. If you look and he calls you over, you know, he points at the guy's leg as this guy's just in so much pain. He's like, you see all this pussy, diseased flesh on his leg?
Yeah.
You have to cut as much pieces of this out as you can. Obviously, you want to avoid arteries. You want to avoid cutting too much. But all this has to be removed, or else it's going to go into his blood and he will die.
It's a mini game.
So, what's an artery?
And he's just gonna bust out operation. Don't hit the sides.
Or honestly, maybe even we amputate the whole leg. But we have to, whatever we do, we have to do it now.
Okay, I mean, I don't really know where arteries are, so I think it might be easier if I just cut off the whole leg.
Okay, we could do it that way.
Are you,
Other leg.
And he points to an area, like on the upper thigh, and he's like, "Right here is where you should make the cut." He goes, "I would do it, but my hands are too shaky still."
well, I don't know how
Roland.
unshaky mine are going to be, but I guess I'll try. So I'll take out my short sword.
I thought you were gonna use your dagger that you just cleaned.
I mean, if you're gonna hack through a bone, you need
Yeah.
something heavier than a dagger.
If I'm going to cut off the whole
Pull out a
thing,
club.
we'll
Mangling the leg.
tenderize the leg.
Ew.
All right, so I'll take out the short sword and I'll say, will this do it?
Yeah, clean it first, and sure, we could use that. We saw the leg off. We gotta act.
All
He's
right,
not gonna make it much longer.
I'll try to quickly and probably, quickly and hurriedly like clean it off and some water or something like that. Whatever's around.
Screwed.
Fire? I don't think I have any fire. Is there fire around?
Like to cauterize the wound.
Well, to just, to cauterize the wound.
Yeah, there's like hot stones
Okay.
that are there, and the doctor will direct you to use those as well.
All right, so I quickly clean the short sword I have as best I can. So I'm like, all right, so I'm sitting there like, all right, now what?
Just as I explained, please do it quickly. Strike true. Describe what you're doing.
You gotta
exactly.
cut through a fucking femur in one hit.
All right. So he pointed at the area where
You see
I
the
gotta
fear in this man's eyes as he looks up at you desperately.
So it'll be okay. And then so the physician pointed at the area where I got it cut, right?
Yeah.
Anesthesia.
All right,
We're
so
going.
I'll
We don't
take,
need
We got none of
anesthesia.
that shit here.
I'll take the
Load
sword
him up on Tusk.
both hands.
There you go.
I'll kind of
It's
do
up
it.
to it's up to Roland if he wants to do that.
What?
Get him drunk on Tusk Brew
He can do it if
first.
he wants.
I mean, the doctor said we didn't really have much time.
Whatever you want to
It
do.
takes a while to get drunk on beer. That's understandable.
Yeah. So I'll take. I'll give him something to bite down. I'll take the dagger and I'll stick it in his mouth. Here, bite down on this. And then, so I'll take this. I'll take the short sword in both hands. I'll do a few like
Practice.
those golf swings. And then I'll raise my hands above my head and I'll bring it down on the area where the doctor said to cut off the leg.
Okay.
Finish him.
Let's roll. I want you to make 2 rolls.
Sure.
I want you to roll, not to hit. Let's just do a sleight of hand and let's do a medicine.
Okay.
The DC on the sleight of hand is going to be 10. The DC on the medicine is going to be 14.
All right. So I am doing sleight of hand first. That's a 10 plus 3,
Okay.
13.
So you hit the correct area.
Yep. And then the medicine, 5.
Okay. So you slice through his leg as you want it, and it seems like the wound is kind of cauterized a little bit, but he's still there's like a steady stream of blood, and he's bleeding out, and he's biting down your dagger. He's like, like fucking freaking out. And the doctor's like, oh no, this isn't good. And he grabs a bunch of the medical supplies that he does have. He tries to make a split on the guy's leg to try to stop the blood, but he's unable to do it fast enough. And the guy bleeds out and he does perish.
Eesh.
So, didn't save that one.
No.
15 experience for a kill.
No XP for that. No XP for failing to save the guy.
That's fair.
Kevin, roll a...
Rip. Well, I saved Mackie. That's all I care about.
Roll d6.
1.
You lost a one-soldier melee fighter. That's what he was. Did you guys do the roll for Holden's roll for the day? You do that?
Nope.
I'll do it. Since he on my ship.
12. I don't know his pluses.
Yeah, it's survival.
Oh, does he have advantage because he has the navigator's tools? Because he has them now, remember? You have advantage. Sorry about that.
12 again.
Okay.
That's a 12.
12.
Plus 0 to wisdom.
Yeah.
That's fine. You were able to stay on course, and you could plot your next day. You could.
Yeah, I'll do my repairs. For the Bastard Sire, we're going to repair the oars.
Horse.
So that is a 16. So 20%.
Nice.
You want me to roll for the Tusk cart?
Yes.
I already rolled, remember? The,
Oh, you did it already. Okay. You already did
Yeah.
it. Shit.
Prince is going to assign Sins to overnight, to man the helm overnight.
Okay. That's fine.
Can I go talk to?
It's like I'm the captain at nighttime.
Can I go talk to Vekni?
Yeah.
All right.
It's probably right about when I'm coming over to the ship to have dinner with Vekni.
Oh shit.
All right. So I'll say, so Vekni, are we really gonna go pick up that techless guy from Jadir or whatever?
Jatir.
Jatir.
It means that he's one of our missions. And he's a friend of mine for many years.
Oh, but like he's the first mate, so does that mean he'll take over as captain?
So that he's up to the captain.
Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of like the way things are here now.
I mean, I do too, but I'm also tired of being captain. This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Have you seen the boy that we found in the brig?
No, I went back to try to talk to him, but he was still speaking crazy, and then I just left.
Was that today?
What?
Was that today?
No, that was when we first.
You sounded so suspicious the way you did that.
What?
No, the way he asked you that, the way you answered sounded so suspicious.
Oh, no, it was the day that we found him and tried to speak to him. I went back and tried to speak to him again, but nothing.
We have not seen him since yesterday.
Was it really only a day ago?
It was like 4 days ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
And, well, I think that we would have tried to find him in that.
I mean, I told you when you noticed it. You guys are.
I didn't realize it
We
was
had the
4 days ago.
3-day
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, Vekni is going to be like, perhaps you could try to find him. He must be on board.
Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere else he could have gone. I'll definitely try to find him, Captain.
Thank you. I'm going to have dinner with Captain Prince. Once
Oh.
you've searched the ship, if you find him or do not, you are more than welcome to join us.
Oh, thank you, Captain, and enjoy your dinner.
Thank you.
All right. I'll try to find the boy. I'll search the ship.
Are you really trying to find him?
I'd like to know where he is.
A little investigation.
Sure. Oh wow. 24.
Whoa!
That's where they hide. Hide. You find him in the hold, hiding amongst the supplies.
He's wearing red and white.
No.
He's not Waldo.
Oh no.
So I don't have the spell active. So does he talk at all?
He sees you and he goes, Lusago.
I'll kind of nod and then I'll go over and I'll say like, how are you supposed to get off the ship?
He looks at you and he furrows his brow and he starts speaking in Abyssal.
All right, I'll cast my comprehend languages.
He says, he still sounds fairly mad, but he says, don't let the prisoner on the ship. You're going to find the prisoner. Don't let him on the ship. He's with the octopus. Don't let the prisoner on the ship.
Okay. How
Lusago must go to Dovah.
how are you getting off the ship?
Lusago must go to Dovah. Don't let the prisoner on the ship.
All right.
I need to be, and then he says, I need to be here. Otherwise, Lusago won't make it.
Okay. And does anyone else come around here?
Nope. I'm
Furrows-
waiting for Prince.
Furrows his brow. He doesn't know what you're asking him.
Are you going to be safe here? No one else is going to be able to find you here?
I'll only let you find me. Unless someone else does.
All right. Roland will kind of sigh, shake his head, and he'll like,
Don't
Go
let.
away.
He grabs your arm before you try to walk away. Don't let the prisoner on the ship.
what prisoner?
The prisoner with the octopus. Don't let him on the ship.
Do you have like a name or something for me of this prisoner?
Lusago must go to Dovah.
Who's Lusago? Are you Lusago?
Lusago must go to Dovah. Don't let the prisoner on the ship. He's with the octopus.
All right.
With tech list that involves an octopus, right?
All right. I got to be honest. I don't really understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna try to do what you say. All right. I'll just walk away. Then I'll go.
15 XP for finding the kid.
Sure.
Nice.
Poor Prince is getting no fucking XP.
Yeah.
None.
Got my own boat though.
You have your own boat.
All right. So how long did it take me to find him?
3 hours.
3 hours. All right. I'll go.
Wake up in the morning, the boat's gone, and Prince is on a solo adventure.
You going to Ferelden.
I'll go knock on.
Milken isn't.
I'll go knock on Vekni's cabin door or whatever.
Well, within the 3 hours, we would have had dinner.
Okay. So
okay.
So she's sitting up on the helm.
Oh, she is on the helm.
You
All
knock on
right.
the door. Prince opens, shirtless, with a cigarette.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Oh shit! Is that what happens?
No.
Oh, you guys can do it if you want.
Vekni is sitting up on the helm, waiting for Prince to come over.
Brings, I guess, a little boat over. Comes over. You want to have dinner, Captain?
Yes. How was your first day?
Yeah, I mean it's good. I left Tim in charge on the helm. Let him have it overnight. You know, he can work nights.
Vekni looks over, and she yells down to the crew. She's like, "Keep cannons trained on the Bastille sail."
That's probably a good idea.
Come sit. And she points to the table that she had set up on the helm.
Okay.
So now, Captain to Captain, I have a gift for you.
Okay.
She goes,
I don't do well with surprises. Just saying. Hasn't gone well for me in the past.
she leans over to one of the pirates behind her and she goes, and he walks over and he hands you the spear.
That's sweet. This was
She-
whatever his face's name is.
Yes,
Mulbrax.
I do not know what it does. I looked at it today and to me it is just a spear.
It looks like a fairly regular spear, but pretty well made. And there's like a red like cloth around the piece that separates the arrowhead and the spearhead and the wood.
Perhaps it is better suited with you. It does me no good.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Then let us drink, captain to captain. Congratulations on your promotion.
He raises his mug.
And she drinks, and then we just fall into casual conversation.
Oh. Cool.
All right. So if Roland's walking around a ship, if he sees them, he'll come over.
You see them, you spot them,
All
sharing
right.
their drink with each other intimately.
3 hours later.
Yeah, 3 hours later, I'll say, oh, Captain, hi.
Oh, hello, Roland.
I looked through the ship. I couldn't find that boy. I think maybe he went overboard.
Perhaps I will have some more the guards look for him. Roland, I expected you to find him. It was 3 hours. The ship is not that big.
I know. I checked. I checked and double checked everywhere.
Sweet boy. You let me down.
I'm sorry, Captain. I really think he just must have jumped overboard.
Why would a boy of that age jump overboard?
He was mad. He was talking about an octopus. Maybe he wanted to go be with the octopus.
Do I believe him?
This is the first that you've heard about the octopus. You can't roll insight against each other.
Oh, really?
He never heard that about the octopus before just now.
Oh, okay.
Well, do I believe the whole? I can't. So
You can if
roll
you
insight.
want.
You can't roll insight against them.
Oh, really?
what?
You can't
So we
roll
can just
insight
lie
against
to each other and nothing will get checked.
them. Yeah.
I would have said he could roll against me.
No, you can't.
Okay.
No insight against each other.
Well, that's different from the one shot when Joe backstabbed me after a battle.
So I just blindly believe everything he's saying.
You could choose to believe him or not.
Well, no, because if I choose not to believe him, that's meta. That's
Don't
what
man,
rolls
do,
are for.
Do what your character would do. What would your character? Would your character believe him or no?
Well, it's hard to believe that a boy just disappeared on the ship.
It sounds like you don't believe him.
She looks at you after a couple drinks. She goes, "You remind me of someone that I never met." That's the second time she said to you.
Yeah. But if you never met him, how do you know that I remind you of them?
I mean, I guess at one point in time you had never met Roland, so he
That
could
is true.
remind you of him in the past. I don't know.
Sweet boy, why don't you go rest, and we will continue tomorrow.
Okay, sure. Enjoy the rest of your dinner.
And she continues drinking with Prince on the helm.
Okay.
After a while, Prince is like, I should probably get back to my ship.
Yes, of course, you are the captain.
Okay, yeah.
I will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. And he leaves.
Is there anything else you guys want to do?
He's gonna check on Sins.
Okay.
How's it going over here, Sin? You doing good?
It's going swimmingly well.
Well, I hope it's not. We're on a boat, so I don't want to be swimming.
You're so funny, Prince. That's why I like you.
I know. You're. Good night.
And then you can move the three spaces. We'll do 3 more days, and that's it.
All right.
And then we'll call it there. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, not as action packed as some of the other episodes, but a lot of role play. It was fun.